What it do? What it do? What's up with it? Y'all already know you tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. There you go talking that boxing again. Yeah. And y'all already know what to do. 503 line already off in the building. What's good with it? 503. Oh, yeah, we gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. Somebody about to get mad today. Sylvester 2011, what's good? Yes, sir. Wait for Monnie Brown to come off in the building. And like I said, man, everybody hit that like button as y'all come in the building too. Yeah, everybody smash on that like button as you come in the building. Ancestral Rage, y'all in the building. What's up with it? I appreciate that. Leon Robinson, what's happening with it? Taiwan, I see you in the building. Hey, you got some explaining to do. And you owe me an apology too. Taiwan, you owe me an apology. You need to come on here and tell me you was wrong. Because remember, I don't know if you forgot that little conversation we had a while back. Was it all just a dream? Was Bob Arum just selling y'all a dream, man? We gonna get down to it, you know. But like I said, as y'all come in the building, hit that like button. And y'all, you know, if you on Facebook, you know, share this to your boxing groups, you know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We finna cook today. Yeah, stay ready. Boxing TV off in the building. What's good with it? What's up with it? Stay ready. Mike Oliver in the building. What's good with it, champ? Loyal to the game. What's up with it? Kwame East. Yes, sir. And make sure that if you're not in Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk, make sure that you go on Facebook and go shoot Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk a friend request. Yes, sir. Because that's the best boxing group out there right now. You know what I'm saying? Kwame East got it. He got it live up in that thing. Yeah, stay ready. Get that you at the job site. You at the job site. Stay ready. Y'all see the Lakers. You know, man, basketball season already back like it ain't never left. Really, they ain't even give us a chance to enjoy our championship. But it's all good because you know we finna come get we finna go snatch another one. Big Tony off in the building. Okay, stay ready. And y'all go subscribe to my man Stay Ready Boxing TV. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Stay Ready Boxing TV. And 503, make sure y'all subscribe to my boy 503 line. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the 503. I'm gonna put it in the comments right now. Hold on. Let me copy it in the comment section right now. Yeah, man, stay ready. Stay ready. Be doing some of everything. He got a boxing show, a cooking show, a radio show. Stay ready. Do it all over there. Motherfucker got a cigar show. Shit, ain't nothing Stay Ready don't do on his channel. That's a man of all trades. He might be talking boxing 1 minute. The next minute, he might be full-blown chef. The next minute, he might be, you know what I'm saying, showing you what the best cigars is out there. H-Town style. Yeah. Monnie Brown TV off in the building. What's good with it? The big stepper.
Keep what's going down, bro?
How you feeling today?
You know, nigga chilling, holding up. You feel me?
Yeah, yes sir, man. Yeah, man. Just waiting for to get the show started, man.
Yeah. I see some people fell off in the building.
Yes, sir. I was watching, or I didn't get to finish watching it, but I was watching earlier right now, little while ago, earlier this morning, but I got busy, so I didn't get to finish watching it. I seen that Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis, they was on they was on live together and shit.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah. They was on live, talk, back and forth. They cool. They you know what I'm saying, they partners. That's why if you notice, right, a lot of people even me, you, all of us do it. We sometimes we be trying to match up Shakur and Tank, right? But you never hear Shakur or Tank really talk about fighting each other. You notice that?
Yeah, I know I've been to they was homeboys. I thought you were talking about they was on there going at each other.
Nah.
Yeah.
They was chilling. Chilling.
You gotta remember. Remember when Devin Haney won that Tank, and then Devin Haney won that Shakur. Remember and that's when they was really, because Shakur, he be neutral with motherfuckers and shit.
Right.
When Devin Haney said what he said, you know what I'm saying, that what made Shakur say what he said about Devin Haney and shit. Right. But yeah, I knew they was cool though, Devin Haney and Shakur and Tank. I knew they was cool though.
Yep. So that looked like another fight that probably ain't gonna happen. 503. What's happening with it?
That don't mean it's not gonna happen though. You know what I'm saying? Money make anything.
What's going on with it, bro? Hey man, I gotta disagree with you, man, off the bat, man. Shakur said he wants that Tank fight.
Yeah, we got everybody on this playlist.
No, I know Shakur take that fight, but it's just this stemming from a conversation that me and Money was having, and it didn't really have to do with it had to do with Tank, but it didn't have to do with Tank. It had to do with how Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby move.
Oh yeah.
So we was we was talking about that. So when I say that looked like a fight, probably another fight that won't happen, I think it, probably won't because shit, how they move over there at TMT. Just they move funny to me, man. And like I said, it ain't no tank. It's just they just move funny, man. But yeah, man. But I want to finish watching that though. That's cool though that they was on there, on the live. And Shakur was like, man, Toka Khan. He was like, man, fuck that motherfucker. He was like, he was saying that because I guess somebody in the comments that asked him like, why he didn't get the knockout. He was like, man, that shit wasn't even my fault. He was like, dude just was, he was on some bullshit trying to survive. We all seen that though. We all seen that. Yeah, man. So PGH Big Dog, what's happening? Off in the building. What's up with it? And like I said, when y'all get in the building, make sure y'all hit the like button because we finna cook for y'all today. We finna cook. We finna cook, man. Money, I'm gonna let you go ahead and start because I gotta touch something on my phone real quick. I gotta check something. I got something to do real quick. So I want you to, we got the fights coming up this weekend, man, with Canelo, right? We got the fights coming up with Canelo this weekend. He fighting Callum Smith. A lot of people think that's maybe his toughest opponent, right? Seeming that he is that he is at a higher weight division at the 168-pound division. He finally fighting, a guy that's in his prime, that's a lot bigger than him. Would you look at this fight and see that this is a dangerous fight for Canelo and this could be his toughest opponent? What's your take on that?
I ain't gonna say it's toughest opponent. I'm gonna say it's a tough opponent though, because Laura was tough. We know Floyd was the toughest opponent, but I know they probably saying Cotto won the easy task, Triple G won the easy task. So it's another tough opponent for Canelo. I like the fight. A lot of people were shitting on the fight, bro. A lot of people, he ain't fighting Caleb Plant, which we all want to Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, whether you're the biggest champion or the smallest champion, you're still a champion. You know what I'm saying? We can't take that away. And Callum Smith is a real champion. He the WBA super, 168-pound champion. So you got to respect the man. And Canelo taking on the man, you know what I'm saying? So whether you start with Callum Smith and move your way up or whatever the situation how it go, but I think Callum Smith, he pose a few little challenges for Canelo being tall and rangy. If you're using his boxing skills, you know what I mean? A lot of people want to impress by his last fight, things like that. But sometimes you get yourself up for the big fights. You understand that's Canelo Alverez. Canelo whooped his brother ass, put him down with a body shot. Callum Smith's supposed to be the best brother out of everybody. So he coming to the table, prepared and ready. He had enough time to prepare for Canelo. He's a champion. He's a professional. You know what I'm saying? He coming to fight. I like Callum Smith, bro. He got a good ass jab. Leaving up to my brother Chestnut, Callum Smith whoops everybody. But Callum, he's a hell of a fighter, man. You can't take nothing away from him. He's a champion. He's to me, he's valid. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He ain't no pushover. And Canelo gonna have his hands full. But with that being said, Canelo, he a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Can't take nothing away from Canelo. I got Canelo going in there. Wait. Let me finish this off. Yeah, Canelo, he a bad motherfucker, bro. He'll go in there. I think he's gonna figure it out, but I like the fight overall, Key. I think it's gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be a good one. It's a challenge. Like I said, it ain't just somebody they just throwing him in a room with where you can say, oh man, he fit to knock this motherfucker out, or somebody where it's like, man, we don't want to see this. Like Abner Ring, for instance, right? Abner Ring, they got him in a plans. Abner Ring don't compare to a fucking Callum Smith. He don't compare. Callum Smith and Canelo will smoke his ass. He don't compare. So he taking on a Callum Smith, somebody that's young and vibrant, that's gonna give your ass a fight back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pose a few problems, bro. It's gonna pose a few problems. And Callum Smith, he's a good body puncher himself. He can go to the body good, so it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? Canelo back in the ring. I'm a fan of Canelo. I think we're gonna enjoy it though, but I do got Canelo winning this fight. You know what I'm saying? I got him winning. Do he win by knockout? I can't really say if he win by knockout or not, because I think Caleb is durable. I think he's very durable. So it's gonna be a good test for Canelo, bro. It's gonna be a good test. It's better than the Rocky Fielding fight. I'm gonna tell y'all that shit. It's way better than the Rocky Fielding fight, you know. So he go pose a few threats for Canelo. I don't think he go beat Canelo, but I think it's gonna be very interesting, and I think it's gonna be even early on to the second half of the fight where Canelo start, figuring his ass out and then taking him down. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a good scrap, bro. I like the fight.
Yeah, man. I gotta say, Money. I gotta agree with Money. You know what I'm saying? We usually disagree on certain shit, man. But I think this fight gonna be interesting, man. Especially the first 6 rounds. I think Callum Smith, man, aka Mundo. You feel me? He posed a threat, bro. He posed a threat. You feel me? He done been in there with some pretty good fighters. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing bad to say about Callum Smith, man. He is one of the top big dogs at 168, man. You know what I'm saying? He a champion. He beat everybody that entered the Super 6 series for whatever reason. The PBC guys didn't enter. I don't know if they was advised not to. But he dared to be great, and he went up in there. He beat George Groves. He beat Hassan. You know what I'm saying? He beat a couple of other guys. He beat John Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had a bad night with John Ryder, like our fella was telling me yesterday, I don't think bro really got up for that fight. But I know that this fight right here, he gonna get up for. You know what I'm saying? And the tail of the tape is very, very interesting, man. Both these guys are the same age. They Callum Smith undefeated, man, 27 wins, no losses. He got 19 knockouts, so the kid pack a punch. You know what I'm saying? He got power in both hands. He's 6'3" to Canelo's 5'9". You feel me? He got a 78-inch reach to Canelo's 70.5-inch reach. You feel me? So he got the size advantage over Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He coming off okay win. His last win versus Ryder wasn't all that good, but like I say, man, this is gonna be very, very interesting, bro. I'm anxious to see how Canelo gonna deal with this size advantage, with this reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he gonna be able to get on the inside of this guy. Canelo's skill set will be tested. The defense will be tested. The head movement, the upper body movement. You know, they like to say Canelo fight like a slick black fighter, but you know what I'm saying? He got his own little Mexican style to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see how all this shit pan out. You know what I'm saying? I do think Canelo will win. I think how he will win, in my personal opinion, I think it's gonna have to be an inside match. He gonna have to fight in the phone booth. If he stay on the outside, man, he will lose this fight. I'm telling you right now, bro. If he stay on the outside, he will lose this fight, man. Callum Smith is too small. I mean, too big, too tall, too rangy. He got an 8-inch reach advantage over you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make this a phone booth blender type fight. If you stay on the outside and he keep you on the end of that jab, you know what I'm saying, he could possibly hurt you, man. Because if you go back and watch Callum Smith fights, bro, the kid can crack. You know what I'm saying? He stopped George Groves. Everybody don't stop fucking George Groves. The only time I remember George Groves getting stopped was by Carl Froch. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is his biggest test, Jason. I gotta agree with you. This is one of Canelo's biggest tests. Next to him fighting maybe a Charlo or a motherfucking Andrade or a dude like Benavidez or Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? I gotta agree with that. You feel me? I'm happy that Canelo came back and wanted all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? This right here makes me feel like Canelo been wanting to smoke with these guys. Oscar De La Hoya just didn't want to put him in there, and that's why they was having problems, and that's why he got the fuck out of Golden Boy. He got out. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he was getting held back. The zone didn't want to pay him for the type of opponents Golden Boy was matching him up with, and he had to get the fuck away from them. You know what I'm saying? So now he coming out, he calling out Caleb Plant, and Caleb Smith stepped up and took the fight. Eddie Hearn was a hustler. He hustled this fight. for his boy. He got his boy a big fight, man. So we closing out 2020 with a bang, man. I'm glad that Canelo came back this year. I mean, and coming back this week. But I think it would have been way bigger if we would have had Canelo and Wilder and Jerome Boots in this, man. That would have been a treat for the fans, man. That really would have been something big, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's all I got on it, though, KT.
Yeah, man. I think this is gonna be a big fight for Canelo. Some things that I do want to point out is that you got to think Callum Smith, he ain't really get that long to train for this fight. You feel me? I mean, what? He got what, like 5 weeks notice? So I asked myself, is that really enough time to prepare for somebody like Canelo? Right? So that's one thing. But I mean, you know, if everything on even playing fields, he get a full training camp. Callum Smith, he ain't no pushover. You know, he a hell of a fighter. He a real good fighter. He a solid fighter. Like you said, 503, is he had a tough fight against John Ryder, his last fight. But it could have been that, you know, that's a fight he couldn't get up for. We know that he had been calling to fight Canelo for a long time. And it was on, then it was off. So, you know, maybe he wouldn't, you know, like you said, he couldn't get up for no John Ryder or whatever dude name was. But dude was giving him hell. And when I noticed in that fight, John Ryder, he had kind of the same similar build as Canelo. And he was giving Callum Smith a lot of problems on the inside, right? He was giving Callum Smith a lot of problems on the inside. He was roughing him up. He was pushing him back towards the ropes a lot in that fight. So, you know, like you said, he's going to have to use his range and fight on the outside. But we know that Canelo got all of the tricks and trades in the book. He know how to close the distance on you. You feel me? So what's going to happen when a much more skillful Canelo get on the inside against John Ryder? Because like I said, he had a problem against Callum Smith. Because Callum Smith had a problem against John Ryder when John Ryder closed that distance and got on the inside. So I see that being a big problem with Callum Smith. Plus, you know, Canelo, his defense, man, his defense and his counterpunching, he know how to roll with the shots. Really, we only see really the guys that give Canelo problems is athletic guys that can move. Athletic fighters that can move, you know. I'm gonna just keep it real. I know that Callum Smith is a good fighter, but stylistically, I don't see him giving Canelo no type of, you know, real threat. I don't see him being a real threat to Canelo, giving him no real problem. Just for the simple fact is stylistically, he's not a very athletic, you know, swift on the feet type of fighter, Callum Smith. You know, he is long. He do got a long rangy jab and everything, but he's not that athletic to me. He's not that quick on his feet. So I see, you know, Canelo closing the distance, getting on the inside. I see Canelo, Canelo might even stop him with a body shot. I don't know. But I see Canelo, you know, winning decisively in this fight. Plus, Canelo, you know, it's just like I was saying with Mayweather Promotions, you know, they real careful with type of opponents they pick. You know, they seek out the type of opponents they fight, and then they go after them type of opponents, right? So they you know, he know damn well that he can beat Callum Smith, and I think that he looks at Callum Smith's style and he like, okay, he don't really pose no big threat. Now Callum Smith can punch, but Canelo got one of the toughest chins in all of boxing. You know what I'm saying? He got one of the toughest chins in all of boxing. Plus he got he has great defense with that. So, you know, with that all being said, I don't see this fight being too much of a problem for Canelo. And the thing that really got me is when I seen that the winner, right, that the winner of this fight is gonna fight Yildirim. It's supposed to fight Yildirim or some shit like that. Nobody want to see that bullshit. Like, you know, I want to see Canelo Alvarez fight Jamal Charlo. If it ain't Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant next. You know, or Benavidez. One of them three. Don't nobody want to see him fight no Yildirim. That's some bullshit. But that's how I feel about the fight, you know. But shit, y'all go ahead. Renee Bosch Young off in the building. What's good with it, brother? Pull counter off in the building. Big Drew Titan off in the building. Big Drew came in here and shut that bitch down yesterday. He was in here cooking. Jason Lease off in the building. Matthew Valentine. Yeah, so go ahead. You know, shit. Whoever wanna, you know, go.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat right now as you cooking. A lot of the homies saying like Canelo be scouting fights, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I think what it is with Canelo. I think sometimes like in his listen, I'm gonna judge him fairly now that he's not with Golden Boy. But if he get right back on that same bullshit that he was on with Golden Boy, then he gonna get the same treatment from me. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I'm happy that Canelo bossed up and left Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? He to the point now where he don't need Golden Boy. Golden Boy need him. Promoters need him. He can promote himself. You know what I'm saying? But if listen, we all want Canelo to fight another black fighter, bro. Let's just be real, bro. Danny Jacobs won enough, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But like Keon was just saying. You know what I'm saying? And Money said it too. Like Canelo don't really have no real threats. You know what I'm saying? In this fight, the only threat that possibly could happen in this fight is if he stay on the outside. You know what I'm saying? If he stay on the outside, he's gonna lose. Callum Smith is too long. He too tall. He can crack. He can hit you with the left hook, with the jab, with the right hand. You know what I'm saying? And it can be over with for Canelo. But if Canelo stay on the inside, he can win this fight and probably stop Canelo. I mean, probably stop Caleb. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with a body shot, uppercut. You know what I'm saying? I think, and one thing I've been noticing with Canelo too, because I've been paying real close attention to him. He been in that gym grinding for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He been behind the scenes putting in work. Every time I see Canelo, he in the gym, he training. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gonna come out hungry for this fight, man. But my biggest thing, you know what I'm saying, that Yildirim fight, if that's a mandatory or whatever the case may be, that's cool, man. But one thing I'm gonna say is, man, David Benavidez, he coming back for his belt, man. I think he gonna get back in position to get that belt. I seen David Benavidez and his pops. They all in Big Bear, California right now. They training. I think Benavidez is motivated. He probably don't like how the WBC did him, but you know the WBC been putting the fuck to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? So. You know, and you know, when Canelo come to town, man, they gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna open their mouth and let them put come all up in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna bow down to Canelo. You feel me? That you know, that's Canelo. He the best Mexican fighter there is right now. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know, Suleiman gonna do whatever Canelo say, and he can get back on that franchise championship if he want to. So I think listen, man, I'm gonna judge Canelo fair, you know what I'm saying, because he called out Caleb Plant, he called out Callum Smith, and he got the fight. Now, if he get back on that bullshit, I'm gonna be right back on his ass. You know what I'm saying? I still want to see David Benavidez. I still want to see Caleb Plant. Give Caleb Plant a fair training camp. You know what I'm saying? Because you said it yourself, KT. He took this fight on short notice. Give Caleb Plant a good training camp. Give Benavidez a good training camp. You feel me? And call out Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, man. And those are, if he fight Charlo, bro, and or to fight Demetrius Andrade, bro. I mean, what else can we really say about the guy besides he cheated and he popped dirty? Right. You know what I mean? I mean, we really can't say nothing else about him, bro.
Right, man. And my thing is like going back to the, you know, Callum Smith only got like 4 or 5 weeks notice, right? It seemed like that every time Canelo fights somebody, it be on some bullshit like that. Like it's like that he always try to get an upper hand, on anybody that he fight before. But when when he was fighting at junior welterweight, right? I mean at junior middleweight, right? Back when he was fighting at junior middleweight, he was always, pulling that catchweight shit, making dudes fight at 155.5 and 150, just he always trying to get an upper hand, and then he's always trying to get an upper hand with the weight. If it ain't the weight, it's a rehydration clause. It's a letting dudes know at the last minute, and they're gonna take the fight because they're gonna make the most money in their career fighting you, catching them off guard. It's always something. Even what he did with punk ass Kovalev, gave him made him come right off a tough ass fight with Anthony Yard and get right back in there and fight him. He always doing some shit to try to catch motherfuckers off guard. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. It's like, you got the A side leverage, but then you take that shit too far. You trying to, if you feel that you that good and you believe in your skills, why don't you want to fight the best while they at their best? Why don't you want to give them time enough to train or fight them at the correct weight? Or, it's just he always coming with some bullshit, and Canelo, don't get me wrong, he a hell of a fighter. I think Canelo one of the best fighters by far in boxing. He a hell of a fighter, but he's always just coming with some bullshit, and he don't never want to fight on even playing fields, and that shit is real suspect to me.
Let me say this.
To me. Hey, quick question though.
Let me get through this super chat before y'all get on here. Salute to Matthew Valentine's in that super chat. He said, "Bud versus Pac is a lie. Please don't let the drug Nello fool you. He's still on BS, fam. Let's focus on the great black fighters." Yeah. Salute to Matthew Valentine. But y'all go ahead.
I want to say this for my bro Matt Cook. So Canelo defense, man, y'all got to understand Canelo was going through a situation with his core problems, things of that nature. He possibly had a fight set up that didn't happen. So when you look at the situation with Canelo, he didn't have to fight Callum Smith. He could have took somebody else. But just on the hand that Callum Smith was in the gym already himself. You know what I'm saying? He not like when you're a champion, I'm quite sure you're not just go jump in the ring with a motherfucker if you don't feel like you're ready. You know what I'm saying? So Callum Smith, he had to be training himself. He stay in good shape. Him like they're fighting family, bro. So they understand what goes on in the boxing game. You got to stay ready, like Max said, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So with that situation, you can't blame Canelo saying he only gave him a short period of time when he coming back and he want to get him a fight in this year. You know what I'm saying? So Callum Smith looking like shit. This motherfucker want to fight. You want to go? I've been in the gym. Let's get it in, especially at 168 pounds. Them some big ass dudes. So for Callum Smith to take that fight, he had to be in good shape. So I ain't gonna say that, he trying to get the upper hand while giving this man a short period of time because shit, Canelo had a short period of time.
I feel what you're saying, Money, but he has a history of doing that. He got a history of doing that.
But I'm saying, when you say he got hit, when you look at him right now, we seen his situation where he said he was trying to get a fight in December. So if he going through his court cases and things of that nature, he trying to get him a fight in. Like I say, Caleb Plant was on the. We thought it was gonna be Caleb Plant. It wasn't like Caleb Plant was in great shape. Was it a short period of time for his ass? So at the end of the day, these dudes champions and professionals, so they understand the business, they understand the game. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say he's trying to get ahead on them with that situation because he got a short time to get ready for a motherfucker like Caleb Plant too.
And see, that's what I was gonna defend Canelo on this one. And it's I get what you're saying, but you got to think about it. That was Golden Boy's tricks. A lot of that was Golden Boy's tricks because you got to look at it. Who did he learn it from? He learned all the tricks and all the trade from De La Hoya because that's what De La Hoya was pulling on everybody. That's what De La Hoya pulled on Mayweather. That's what De La Hoya pulled on a lot of these fighters, man. So you got to look at who he learned it from. He's not with Golden Boy no more. But he wanted to get a fight in this year because Canelo hadn't fought since the Kovalev fight. That was last year. So he was trying to get a fight in this year, and he won. And actually, Caleb Plant had more time to get ready for the fight if he just signed the contract than Callum Smith.
Yeah, he did. Remember, he was saying that he had just came off a fight. So he said he didn't want to go into a whole nother
That
training
was
camp.
then. Hold on. That was then. Canelo gave him bro. He had 2 offers to fight Canelo, bro. How many
No, he
fighters?
didn't.
Yes, he did.
This last shit was a lie.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. KT, he did get 2 offers, and I'm the biggest Caleb Plant
I'm talking about this last time. This last time, Caleb Plant, he came out on his Instagram. It said he ready. What's up? He ready. And Canelo took the route of Callum Smith. Don't do that. Canelo took that route of Callum Smith this time. Now, before it was Caleb Plant that said that he had just came off a fight and he didn't have enough time. He didn't, want to have to go straight into another training camp that fast because it wasn't enough time. But this time he did say he was ready. He was waiting. And Canelo took the route of Callum Smith.
But bro, Canelo and them did give him an offer. They had contracts on the table. They was in the middle of negotiations.
I want to see it
because
I saw what Caleb Plant said.
503. Yeah. 503. Pull it up because I know
I saw what Caleb Plant said, and he said that he ready. He waiting.
He whole live stream when it fell apart before the Callum Smith fight. When they did when the contracts fell apart.
You gotta pull that up for me.
I remember Caleb Plant saying he was ready too.
Caleb Plant said he was ready.
Plant said he was ready too.
Yeah, but with that being said, even though he's saying he's ready, though, Canelo saying Callum Smith. Like I said, I'm not gonna knock him for fight Callum Smith neither. So either or, both of them
is the number one dude at 168. Period.
Yeah, both of them champions.
Yeah, but as far as the time or whatever for Callum Smith, I'm not. My thing is I was just letting it be known that even if it ain't the case for this fight, even if Callum Smith was training, I'm just saying he has a history of that. So just like we were saying with Fury,
and Key, I think Caleb Plant even
the benefit of the doubt.
You heard me, Key? I think Caleb Plant even cussed him out for not taking the fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where y'all getting this from. That Caleb Plant.
Okay. I just pulled up the article. I don't know if I can play the interview on here, but I don't want you to get a strike or nothing. But this is from badlefthook.com. This was put out March 4th of 2020. I'll send it to y'all right now. It say after a lot of backlash for commenting that he won't be interested in fighting Canelo Alverez in May, IBF super middleweight title holder Caleb Plant takes some time to clarify what he meant when he said that and where he was looking to go from here. Check it out. He said Plant on what he makes the response he received for not looking towards a possible May fight with Canelo. He said a lot of say so on both sides of the coin. A lot of people understand what I was saying and what I meant, and then a lot of people understand what I'm saying because they understand in boxing how it works. And then there are some people that's just a fan of Canelo. They want to see him fight and win, no matter whose expense is that, or how it happens, or how long they get to train, or how long.
That's the first offer.
That's the first offer you talking about. You said 2 times.
But y'all saying that Canelo didn't call him out twice, bro. Canelo
I never no point right now, 503. We're talking about some shit that we were talking about the first time. We're talking about right now. Right now, that it was rumors that came out when everybody remembered that Canelo came out that Canelo was going to take on Caleb Plant when he left Golden Boy. And then came out and he said he ready and he waiting. You know what I'm saying? He ready for the smoke and he waiting. And then Canelo took another route. So I want to know where's this second offer that y'all saying that Caleb Plant turned down.
Yeah, because Caleb Plant was ready for the second fight. I remember that's why I say when we had it, I made videos and shit. We all thought it was going to be the fight, but then that's when I say Caleb Plant cussed his ass out like, motherfucker, you act like you was ready for the fight, and
don't act like that man ducked that man twice or because he didn't. That ain't true.
Caleb wanted that shit in December. We all thought it was in December because
I reported on it. We all did. Me, Blue, all of us, because we thought the fight was next, and then all of a sudden you hear, Canelo, he chose to take another route.
I mean, I thought they had it on the motherfucking I thought they had it on the
They
box.
have reported it. Michael Benson, he reported it. They had reported that fight, so we thought it was really going down.
Yeah, I thought that bitch was signed.
And Canelo, shit, he switched up. He switched up. But I think they had a lot to do with they both fighting under, the zone banner because he remember we thought Canelo was gonna go fuck with Al Heyman in there, but he decided
to PBC,
yeah. But that article you was reading 503, that's from the first offer.
Yeah, but I ain't pissed off at the Callum Smith fight though. Like I say, both of them champions and things of that nature. So, but I think if he stick around, you're gonna have to see Callum Plant. We're gonna see what goes down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what goes down. Right. But we know how Canelo is once he give you an offer, and sometimes he could have that little diva role, like, but if I gave you the offer the first time, you ain't take it, this, that, and the third. So we're like he did, well, not Laura, because Laura got it, but we're just like I said, you can only fight one motherfucker at a time. So at the end of the day, he got Callum Smith under his banner right now, and ain't no Callum Plant, ain't no Benavidez, no Cholo, no none of that shit. If you don't get past this nigga.
But see,
you know what? I just pulled it up on Boxing Scene, bro. And after skimming through the article, I mean, y'all probably is right because Caleb Plant, he specifically said that he said I've been wrestling through the quarantine. I have been working. I would have been ready for December 19th. So yeah. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he was mad about that shit.
Yeah.
But
this is what I found it. I found it.
Okay, well, let me say this real quick.
No, I wasn't tripping.
As far as the first one, right? As far as the first one, the thing with that is Caleb Plant feel like, look, I'm a top dog too. I'm a champion too. So I'm not going in here as no fucking opponent. I think I could beat this man. So I don't want to go in here unprepared because I take Canelo very serious. So, a lot of these dudes, they just going in here for a big payday. It ain't really necessarily, don't even really think they can win the fight. He think he could really beat Canelo, right? So he want to be prepared and really take that shit serious. So he's like, okay, I know that I'm that dude. I know that I'm the best. So I know that, down the line, if he stay at 168, he going to have to see me anyway. And it's going to be on the even level playing field, and I'm going to have enough time to prepare like I want to, right? Just as long, the same amount of time he got, right?
Yeah, that's what I took from the same thing. When he turned it down, I already knew what it was.
But look, check this out.
Do me like that, motherfucker.
This was when Mike Coppinger was reporting all this shit. Mike Coppinger's literally, this is all on BigFightWeekend.com. It said Canelo Alverez versus Caleb Plant appears to be dead at least for December. Simply not enough time to stage a fight of that magnitude on pay-per-view, and Alvarez continued to explore his options on a one-fight deal. He said Coppinger went on to report that Alvarez and his team had also received inquiries from matchroom promoter on the Callum Smith of England. But yeah, they were rich. I remember they were negotiating that fight.
So what you saying, Mac? You not, but you didn't. That didn't say nothing about Caleb Plant turned down the second offer.
I didn't.
That's what y'all said.
No, I didn't. I didn't say he turned it down. I said he was offered the fight twice.
But he wasn't though. He wasn't offered to fight twice. They talked about it. He wasn't offered that fight twice. They talked about him being offered, and then Canelo went the other route.
Okay.
With Callum Smith. That's basically what you just read.
Hey, Raj.
But we come on, man. We know that Caleb Plant ain't finna turn down no real legit offer to fight Canelo. He think he could beat Canelo. I think he gonna beat Canelo too when they fight, but a lot of people may disagree. Shout out to Dahlia Internet. Dahlia Internet. I don't know why I said Internet. Antoinette. Shout out to you, Queen. And Chris goes. What's good with it? What you say? Stay ready.
I want Canelo to face David Benavidez.
See, you on that David Benavidez, and you know I'm on Caleb Plant. I want to fight Caleb Plant because I see David Benavidez being just a kind of one dimensional. He gonna throw a whole bunch of punches. He gonna be right there to be hit. Caleb Plant,
crazy.
slick.
David Benavidez ain't one dimensional though. And I tell people that all the time. Y'all gotta.
But you gonna tell me he's not gonna be right there to be hit? You gonna tell me he ain't gonna be right in front of Canelo trying to bang it out?
Bro, you gotta go go watch David Benavidez. David Benavidez is a boxer.
I've been watching David Benavidez
and the motherfucker can box his ass off, like literally box and not be flat-footed. You can, if you ever just literally go watch and pay attention to him when he fighting power punches compared to when he fighting regular fighters. Well, if he think he can just slug it out with you and he ain't worried about your power, he get flat-footed and he just go for the knockout, go for the stoppage. But if he think you gonna hurt him, he boxes stays away from you. The dude, he been boxing like that his whole career. He was boxing, and moving on his feet.
He can box, but I mean,
and not standing in front of you to get hit either.
Man, that dude is slow on his feet, dog. He's slow. He ain't that man. He's slow on his feet, but he gonna stand there after a while and he gonna bang it out with you.
Okay, you know we're gonna have to bet when he fight Caleb Plant.
Listen, I think
that's a done deal.
Listen,
we seen my man we seen my man Darrell giving him problems.
You see him be scared of Darrell power and got beating the shit out of Darrell.
But he was giving him some problems with that jab and everything before he got his eye cut, before he suffered that cut. But we know that Darrell was going to suffer a cut because he damn near do in every fight. He got that scar tissue that's going to open right back up in every fight.
Hey, it's the cost of boxing.
Yeah. What you think, Money? I already know Money. That's Benavidez, his guy.
Mine too.
Hey, KT, you ain't the only one, man. I've been trying to get him and Caleb Plant in the ring for the longest, man. I don't know what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was Plant. I don't know if it was Canelo, man, but we got to get that fight, bro.
I think that has something to do with. I don't think it got to do nothing with Plant or Benavidez. They both want that fight. I think that's an Al Heyman in them. I think that's an Al Heyman thing.
It's neither one. It's Samson. David Benavidez promoter. It's the same reason that Jason Rosario fight almost didn't happen, because that's Jason Rosario's promoter too,
Samson promotion.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. I knew it was something. I knew it wasn't the fighters because they want to get it on.
Samson be doing some old slick shit. If y'all ever pay attention to his interviews, he'll sit up and tell you, "Hell yeah, we want that fight, but we're gonna take one more fight and then we'll see if we can come to the table and make it happen and do some slick shit like that." Jason Rosario fight. Oh man, they was finna go completely around Jamel.
Yeah, they were. But you seen Jason Rosario when he got on the microphone after he beat J-Rock. They was like, nah, he not next. Nah, we ain't. They was basically telling you that he wasn't ready for that fight yet.
Yep.
They didn't want that smoke, dog. I don't know what happened to make him take that fight, but they did not want that smoke.
COVID made him take that fight.
Yeah, you right. You right about that, Mac.
That money ain't gonna be the same after COVID. Let's go get this money while we're still relevant and everything's still hot. Shit.
Yeah, I think they try kind of forced them into that fight for sure. They forced that.
Yeah.
Steven, let me see. John Kramer off in the building. What's happening with it? Jada Real off in the building. What's up with it? And Live off in the building. He says like 3 more fights after the boy Berlanga gonna be ready for Canelo and Benavidez. I don't know. My man's
man.
Brandon House. My man Brandon House, he put up a video right recently of Berlanga and my man Erickson Lubin sparring. He put up a video and Erickson Lubin was touching him up. Erickson Lubin was playing with that boy.
I seen that shit too, bro. I started to post that shit, man. I seen that shit, bro. His brother got in the ring and told him, like, man, stop doing all that talking. We here to get that work. I'm like, God damn. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, they trying to expose Berlanga, man. That he getting too big out here in these streets, man.
It ain't even there, bro. They tailor making them and putting they putting the right opponents in front of them, and it's not like the boy got power, and he got good punch placement, but we don't know what's his skill level at all until we see him against somebody that's gonna take him past the first round. You got all the power, but I want to see how you fight when you gonna have to get in there and actually fight somebody. That's what I want to see. Other than all that extra shit, I still ain't. I told you that before though. Like I'm sold on the power, but that's it. I'm not sold on him yet.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Lubin was playing with him, dog. Talking hey, Lubin was putting it on him and talking at the same time, right? But this is the thing that worries me about Berlanga, right? He's still very early in his career, and now he already kind of on some AB shit. And I'm not gonna say, and when I say some AB shit, I don't mean like undisciplined and all that. I'm talking about already around all of the rap stars, kind of real flashy and in that lifestyle already. Because I follow him, and you already can see that. So what's gonna happen, as he start getting bigger and bigger and bigger? That's what worried me about him. That's what worries me about Edgar Berlanga, because you can have all the talent in the world. If you lose focus, you can fall off real quick, fucking around them streets like that.
I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Like we making fun of him and tripping out on how he got beat up in sparring. We don't know how old that video is and talking about how he lost in the amateurs. I done seen somebody get their ass whooped in the amateurs badly and come into the pros and be monsters. The ass whoopings make motherfuckers learn what not to do as well. So y'all got to take heed while we talking shit. Cause all I say, I just want to see what he look like when he actually got to fight somebody.
Yeah, Internet says she can't click the notification bell on my channel. Yeah, they be on some bullshit. I'm telling y'all, they don't be sending out my notifications. People hit me every day talking about they don't send out your notifications. I don't never get your notifications. They be on some bullshit. And how am I hating on Berlanga?
Yeah, I was just finna address that.
How am I hating on Berlanga? I think shit, I love to watch it fight. How am I hating on it? Every time you say something that, you know what I'm saying, these groups got to get off of that shit, man, dog. Every time you say something, you hating on it.
Right. Can't take
man. We support homie. I just sit up there and told you that they trying to expose him. We talking about the internet. We not talking about each other. The internet is doing this shit.
Yeah. That's the thing about Berlanga. Berlanga do gotta get some rounds in.
Yeah.
But I ain't saying it like, if a motherfucker can't make you go no rounds, you're supposed to get in there and try to just go rounds, but you was go like okay, he's doing that against the people he's supposed to do it to. And don't get me wrong, he did it against a couple nice little prospects where I thought, oh man, he gonna take him 2 rounds, he gonna take him 3 rounds, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? When they knock their ass out, but you gonna get up there with them top guys to where you gonna need some rounds in the belt, because ain't no motherfucker, everybody if they sit up there and just bang with your ass. When you get them good boxers that know how to make your ass miss and pay, you know what I'm saying? You gonna need them rounds in. So you know these people, man. These people when people
tell you right now.
Hold on, I'm saying this, man. When people come here as fans and shit talking about stop hating and all that shit, man, disregard that. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, man.
And to this dude, Mike, you say we're a snooze fest. How is we a snooze fest, bro? Because we not talking about Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, bro. We talking about this shit yesterday.
How about we just
get your ass up out of here? You gonna throw a Pete? You don't gotta announce that you going somewhere, clown ass dude.
We'll block your ass.
You ain't somebody like, who is you? Like, who are you? You like, oh, I'm leaving Pete. Like, okay,
all right, nigga, you watching up?
I didn't know that she was in here. Yeah, Sarah Chung say Charlos.
Man, what is
the Lions rule? That's what. Yeah, that's real. I fuck with the Charlos. Heavy. They they can do. Them boys can go, and we already know 503. We already know 503 and stay ready. They rolling with Charlos over everybody.
You motherfucking right. And I was just talking to their daddy today.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We fuck with the Cholos, man. The only thing about it is, man, like I've been saying, bro, Big Charlo probably gonna have to move up to 168 if he can't get Andrade, you know what I'm saying? If he can't get Canelo in the ring, man. You might have to move up to fight Plant or Benavidez or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying?
They already was working on that Benavidez fight too, so you on
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. But we riding with the Charlos till the wheels fall off, man. I'm not mad at anybody for supporting their hometown fighters, wherever you from. You gotta ride with your city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, man. And let's get into it, right? Let's really get into it, dog. And before I get into this subject, right, we've been hearing a lot of clowns been going on YouTube, these boxing channels, and trying to make a case that Errol Spence is ducking. Errol Spence ducking Terence Crawford. He ducking Terence Crawford, right? So let me let y'all hear this shit, man. Let me break this shit down, right? So the other night, right, I get a notification, and it's a notification on my YouTube, and it's from it's from Blood Boxing. But Blood Boxing had put a notification up that he was gonna be on another dude channel, right? I think his name is Coach K, right? So I go over there, and in the dude channel, Coach K, he over there and he debating another clown ass nigga. I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna say who the clown ass.
Yeah, I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Snaggletooth clown ass, and he in there debating this clown ass dude, right? So the dude, Coach K, said, well, in mind you, right? This dude used to be swinging from EJ Nuts. You know what I'm saying? Want to go everywhere he go. Just the biggest Errol Spence fan. Right? So anyway, so the dude, Coach K, say, so since you keep on saying that, and I'm just using this as an example, how stupid some of the shit that y'all be saying is, right? So dude say, you keep talking about Errol Spence been ducking Terence Crawford for so long, and he ducking this and that. He said, tell me this. We in a pandemic, he says, and EJ just came off a horrible accident, right? Plus, Bud say that he didn't want to fight Errol Spence coming off the accident, right? So when was Errol Spence when did he really have a chance to fight Terence Crawford? He was like, so when he had a chance to fight Terence Crawford, I want to know. He said, this motherfucker said, well, he been ducking him. Well, back when Errol Spence fought the dude, I don't know the dude name. First of all, you knew what the fuck the fight was because you was at the fight. I seen you at the fight. And I think you walked Errol Spence out at that fight, right? You was with him. When he fought, it was one fight that he fought over there when he fought over there in Dallas, in Dallas Stadium, in the practice facility. I forgot, but the one fight that he fought over there, the dude, I think his name was and dude was like Ocampo. He's like, yeah, the dude Ocampo. When he fought Ocampo, he had a chance. He should have been fighting. He had a chance right then to fight Terence Crawford. He been ducking Terence Crawford all the way since then. Why he ain't fought Terence Crawford when he fought Ocampo? He had a chance to fight him in, but he fought Ocampo, right? So, and I'm listening to this shit, right? And I want to chime in, but I'm just listening, right? And I'm like, this motherfucker just said that he's been ducking him all the way back then, and he had a chance to fight him when he fought Ocampo, right? And I'm like, did he just say that? And dude just let him get away with that, right? And I'm thinking, first of all, right? Now, let me tell you how silly this shit sounds, right? When Errol Spence fought Ocampo, it was in June of 2018, right? I think it was June 9th of 2018, right? Follow me here. On June 9th of 2018, right? Terence Crawford made his debut at 147, right? Soon as Terence Crawford won the undisputed, right, and they figured out he was gonna go to 147, they already had made it that he was going straight to 147 and fighting Jeff Horn, right? So Terence Crawford, a week before Errol Spence fought Ocampo, had just fought Jeff Horn, right? When Terence Crawford was coming in the division, Terence Crawford never said nothing about Errol Spence. He was calling out, it was Jeff Horn and it was Keith Thurman, right? That was the fighters he was talking about. So, right, follow me. So if Terence Crawford came in the division and fought a week before Errol Spence fought his mandatory, because the only reason Errol Spence fought his mandatory Ocampo was because of the fact that it was his mandatory. He was either going to have to drop the IBF title or fight Ocampo. So he had to get his mandatory out the way. But that don't even matter. That don't even matter. You said that Errol Spence had been ducking ever since, and instead of fighting Ocampo, he should have fought Terence Crawford then. How silly does that sound, right? And it was motherfuckers in there agreeing with that. Facts. Talking about some facts. Facts. Yeah, you right. Like, how silly does that shit sound? So I'm saying that to say that some of y'all, and I'm a Terence Crawford fan, but some of y'all just be on some pure bullshit and will say anything out your mouth just to say it. Like, dude just sounded fucking stupid and silly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, now, let me get to this, right? And then I'm gonna let y'all cook, right? And salute to Dahlia Antoinette in that super chat. We appreciate you, Queen. Yeah, so let me get to this, right? So it's been a lot of talks going on, right? And I had in Taiwan, shit, if you watching, I know you're gonna watch this, and Drew Mack. Y'all came on here, it was a while back, right? And y'all arguing me down. Y'all was arguing me down, talking about that Terence Crawford, he got big plans, you know, basically alluding to that he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao, right? This is before the Kell Brook fight and, came into fruition and whatever. You know, this is before the Kell Brook fight came into fruition, because I think we was kind of going back and forth. And I was like, well, Sean Porter out there. Sean Porter, and I think I said Ugas was out there, right? It was other dudes out there, and then I said, well, Kell Brook, we got big plans, we got Manny Pacquiao plans, right? And I told him, I said, he ain't gonna fight no fucking Manny Pacquiao. He's not gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. I said, that's a lie. He's not gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. He ain't gonna fight no Manny Pacquiao. So we was going back and forth. They're my dudes. They're my dudes. But we going back and forth on, and I'm like, okay, if he fights Manny Pacquiao, right? If he end up getting a fight with Manny Pacquiao, I said I will come on here and I apologize to you and I will say I was wrong. Because if he fight Manny Pacquiao, that shit gonna be legit. I can't say nothing, right? And he said, he was like, I said, but if he don't get no Manny Pacquiao fight, I want you to bring your ass back on here and apologize and say you was wrong. They ain't came on here yet, right? So talking about this Manny Pacquiao shit. Was this Manny Pacquiao rumors all a lie? Because we heard Bob Arum come out and say that they almost had a fight made, but it was because of the pandemic and this and that, making all type of excuses, right? But my thing is that I've heard Manny Pacquiao people talk about Conor McGregor. I've heard him mention Mikey Garcia, and I've heard him mention recently Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia don't sound like Terence Crawford. No, that don't sound like Terence Crawford. Conor McGregor, Crawford, McGregor. That don't sound like Terence Crawford. Spence, Crawford. Errol, Terence. That shit don't sound like Terence Crawford. So we hearing everything but Terence Crawford's name, right? So to me, I've been sitting back for the longest and I ain't said nothing, but I always thought it was some bullshit. It was lies. I always thought like Bob Arum is full of shit. They just telling Terence Crawford and them some shit just to basically satisfy him. ain't no fucking fight ever was gonna happen, right? Because if a fight was gonna happen ever, you would have heard something from at least from Manny Pacquiao team saying, yeah, we were working on a fight with Terence Crawford, but it just didn't come to fruition, right? Hold on, y'all. You would have heard something. We didn't hear nothing from his team, from him. You didn't hear nothing at all, right? So check this out. My man sent me this. Right earlier today, right? And I'm gonna read you what the article said, right? The article says the Buff, right? The Buff is like he the head of Top Rank right under Bob Arum, right? His name is Todd the Buff. Todd the Buff is hopeful for Pacquiao fight in Middle East can be revisited in early 2021. It says Crawford attorney seems skeptical the prospect of Pacquiao fight in Qatar was ever real to begin with. So it says that, right? It says that Crawford's own attorney was skeptical that the fight was really true to even begin with, right? That it wasn't even real. His own attorney don't even think it was real to begin with, right? The article goes on to say, Top Rank has been dangling the Pacquiao fight in front of him for several years, it says Kenny wrote. It also says it got to a point where Terence and Bomac stopped taking Top Rank seriously on the topic. And of course, like all the previous occasions, this supposed opportunity vanished and it's back to square one with Kell Brook, right? So we already know, that's foregone, right? They ended up fighting Kell Brook, right? But now Bob Arum just came out and he said that he admitted that a Terence Crawford and Pacquiao fight is out the window. He said it's not going to happen. He says Pacquiao is not going to fight Terence Crawford, right? He also said that Pacquiao is not going to fight Errol Spence, but he don't know what the fuck going on with Errol Spence because he don't have nothing to do with the business of Errol Spence. He's Terence Crawford's promoter, not Pacquiao's. I mean, not Terence Crawford's promoter, right? So he just came out and admitted that fight is off the table. It's not going to happen. You won't see no Terence Crawford and Pacquiao. So I'm like, that shit was all a lie to begin with, like I was saying from the jump. So Taiwan and Drew Mack, you need to come on here and you need to say you was wrong and apologize. Now, before I even go on, I'm gonna let somebody else cook. And what y'all think about this situation? You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to go can go.
Yeah, you already know, Key. Ain't no way in hell they go talk all that shit. Earl say got 2 to 3 fights left. I still believe the fight gonna happen, dog. I still believe it's gonna happen. But man, Bob Arum ain't putting the money up. Like I say, he don't trust Bud with the comeback money, bro. He don't trust him with getting this money. But when we say that shit, Key, we hating, right? Or y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Or y'all just talking this, y'all just talking that. So how come ain't nobody address, like even in Crawford camp, how come ain't none of y'all said shit about Bob Arum? When me and Key had them mans on her, them mans didn't say nothing about Bob Arum. I mean, I will say Andrew McIntyre, I give it to him. He said, fuck Bob, we leaving this, that, and third. But you saying one thing, Andrew, your daddy saying one thing, turns Bud Crawford saying another. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got Bob Arum, the motherfucker who's the elephant in the room, saying this, and then y'all say, oh, don't believe what Bob say. How come y'all gonna tell us not believe what Bob say when y'all not contesting this shit? Ain't like y'all standing up against this motherfucker, so how we not supposed to believe what Bob say? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, ESJ holds the trump card, like Andre Ward said. ESJ is the number one uno motherfucker in the front. When you're in front, you're not worrying about who behind you, bro. Oh, Andrew say, let me know.
Yeah, you can get on Facebook. Stop coming on. Wait, hold on. Andrew, Drew Mack, you can get on the panel. Like I said, you can get on anytime because we talking about your family. So of course you can get on, but get off of Facebook and get on YouTube and I'll shoot you the link. Get on YouTube. When you get on YouTube, comment and I'll shoot you the link. I can't send you no link from Facebook.
I can shoot it to him in his inbox.
No, he gonna get on YouTube. Get on YouTube and
let me finish. Now, when we're looking at the situation, bro, when you're the number one motherfucker in the division, right? When you in front, you're not worrying about who behind you. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. But what I don't get is, the same Negroes that said Deontay Wilder need to do everything he need to do to get the fight with Anthony Joshua. Why? Anthony Joshua is the unified champion. Why? Anthony Joshua bring in the most money. Why? Anthony Joshua got the biggest fan base. Right, Key? Mac 503. Now when we come back to ESJ and we say, look, Errol Spence is the unified champion. Errol Spence bringing in the bigger money. Errol Spence got the biggest fan base. Oh man, that don't mean shit, man. That don't mean nothing, man. You know, Crawford skill said this. Crawford. So you bring that up, kids. Always turn to, oh well, he ain't gonna beat him. He ain't okay. If you believe he gonna beat him, I gets it, dog. I gets it. All right, I get it. You got Bud winning the fight. I don't knock nobody who got Bud beating Errol Spence, bro. I don't got nobody. I mean, I'm not knocking you, but you motherfuckers still a deflect from the answer. Who is the A side? Who bring in the most money? Who is the unified champion? You know what I'm saying? Because I swear, if the shoes was on the other foot, if Terence Crawford was the unified champion, the A side bringing in the most money, Errol Spence would be a fucking ant to an elephant to some of y'all niggas. Oh, what the fuck you looking at Errol for? Oh, what has Errol done? What has Errol done? Oh, he ain't doing this. Oh, look at Bud this. Look, and I'm telling you, bro, I know what y'all will be saying, bro. And I would be like, okay, I guess it. He's the A side. He deserved this, that, and the third. But see, that's the difference between us and other cats. Other cats don't know how to be real about certain shit, bro. Y'all don't know how to be real about certain shit. For the cats that keep talking about, oh, he don't want to fight Bud, he ducking. How can the man duck if you put an offer out there? How can the man duck if you put an offer out there? Because we know Bob ain't sending no offers. We know Crawford ain't sending no offers. We know Crawford ain't saying, oh, well, Earl, you know what? Guess what? Shit, Anthony Joshua told Wilder show me 50 million. Wilder showed him 50 million. At least Wilder pulled the money out of somebody's ass and showed him. Terence Crawford can't do that. He can't do that. Unless Andrew McIntyre and Bomac go pull up the 50 million. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, respect Errol Spence for the hard work he put in. Then I'm saying, motherfucker, I can't wait for Andrew to get his ass on her too.
Yeah, you can come explain this shit.
Andrew said up there.
I dropped you the YouTube, you know, and Andrew then on YouTube, comment when you get on YouTube, and I'll drop the link in the chat for you. All you got to do is click it. Gravy Davy off in the building.
Hey, did you see that post he put up?
Off in the building. What's good with you, Queen?
Did you see that post he put up, Key, talking about Errol Spence's resume?
Man, I glanced over it. I ain't even, to tell you the truth. I
said, Andrew, who has the better resume? Yeah, I asked. I said, who got the better resume then, Earl or Bud? Overall, Bud got the better resume. I say, man, you biased in the motherfucker, dog. He said, I'm not being biased, dog. I'm not. No.
But I mean, but I get it. I get it. That's his family. If my family, I'm gonna say the same shit, dog. So I'm not gonna knock Andrew for, you know, for saying. I'm not gonna knock Andrew for saying that, but he needs to come on here and first apologize and tell everybody that he was wrong for that Pacquiao shit. Because I ain't forgot about that.
Dog, it ain't about knocking him and him standing up for his family. We gets it, dog. I gets it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you can't put no shit up like that and you ain't gonna keep it real, because I don't think no motherfucker on the post agreed with him. I don't know. It was your post, and I'm quite sure you had motherfuckers saying that you full of bullshit. Then you know what, you're right. You know what I mean? But it's just about being fair, dog. It's just about being fair. You know what I mean? Because when we looking at fucking Errol Spence resume and you're seeing these motherfucking champions, you're seeing Hall of Fame fighters, you know what I mean? And you talking about these dudes ain't nothing. Oh, it's poor. He said some shit like that. That's why you need to get on here and explain that shit. You know what I mean? And then you look at Bud resume, and like I said, if we stay at 147, they know they dead. They know they dead. So when they talk about Bud and Earl, they got to talk about overall accolades. But I got an accolade for y'all, ass. How come in a shorter period of time, Errol Spence become a more popular fighter than Terence Crawford in a shorter period of time? You know what I mean? What's the reason behind that? You know, how can the man that y'all say had a short, as Terence Crawford say, in his little short career, come out this motherfucker and have 3 pay-per-view fights back to back to back? You know what I mean? When you got Bob Ehrman, motherfucker, been in the game for almost 80 fucking years, got connections all over the world, and ain't putting no money behind your homeboy, your family, your cousin, your brother, your sister, whomever. You ain't putting no money behind that man, dog. But you got Errol Spence coming in, and this man pulling in way more money than Terence Crawford. The big and don't use that. Oh, he's an Olympian. Oh, Texas is big. None of that shit, because that ain't just it, dog. You gotta go out there and fight the best. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and fight the man. Like I said, I'm not knocking Terence Crawford for his resume or none of that shit. None of that. But when you come out like you bulldog and shit, and this person afraid of you and that person afraid of you, and you got Sean Porter sitting right there, then y'all make all the excuses in the world not to fight Sean Porter. Oh, well, we want the belts. Oh, they didn't want to fight us with the belts. And even Bomac fucked this around talking about where was they at when Bud didn't have a belt. And Bud had a belt almost his entire fucking career, especially at 147. He came into the game getting a title. His first fight was a title. So what you mean when he didn't have a belt? He never been in a position where he didn't have a belt. You know what I mean? So, man, at the end of the day, dog, first, kid, all they got to do is just keep it real, dog. If they want to fight, because we can see Bud sitting around listening to what they saying, and this just being real, because when I heard Bud talk, I heard Bomac talking, I heard Bernie talking, and probably hear some of Andrew bullshit coming out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear Bud talking. I heard everybody else words, because everything they saying, Terence Crawford is saying. And I know y'all one team, and every motherfucker supposed to be on the same page. But, dog, if y'all not going to be real with yourself, and take some of the ego shit away, then we ain't gonna get the fight, bro. And that's fucked up to say that shit. It's fucked up to say it. You know what I mean? Because us as fans, yes, we supposed to be pushing for the fight. We ain't supposed to have no business inside the business or none of that shit. But if that shit fall on our plate and we seeing what the fuck going on, and we know right from wrong, and we see a motherfucker putting in all the work, compared to somebody that's putting in half the work, then the motherfucker who putting in all the work deserve more money. That's just the motherfucking common sense right there, dog. But y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, no, it's a 50-50 fight because it is what he did at 135 and what he did at 140. Man, that shit don't add up to dollars at 147, bro. You know what I'm saying? At 147. And if Errol fuck around and get this Manny Pacquiao fight, and that shit probably even get worse. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what Andrew got to say about him and his squad, you know what I'm saying, and what routes they taking to try to secure a Pacquiao fight. Like he said, because Bob Earns shitted on that shit, already said that fight ain't happening. You know what I mean? So what y'all gonna do if y'all don't get the Pacquiao fight? Man, hold up. I'm about to go on YouTube ASAP when I pull up. Oh, now you at the crib, man. Tell me I'll let you on ASAP and all this shit. Come on, dog.
Come on, man. YouTube, you get on YouTube as fast as you get on Facebook.
My nigga Mac was just driving. He was just on this thing, dog. So now we gotta wait till he get to the crib. Andrew. All right, bro.
Hey, 503. You there? 503, you there? Should I get it? Go ahead, though, Money.
Yeah, he got to accept the offer, dog. If he don't accept the offer, it's not going to happen, bro. And we all know, everybody can just common sense, dog. Common sense tell you. The man who put in the most work deserves the most money at that division. Like, we're not talking about 35 or 40, bro. That's sealed off. That's sealed off. He's not at 35 or 40 no more. He's not. You know what I'm saying? You came up to somebody else, motherfucking division, that's the number one guy at the division now. You know what I mean? So when you got somebody that's number one, dog, you just gotta pay. I ain't gonna say you gotta bow down and kiss nobody's ass and shit like that, bro. But business-wise, you know, niggas not fit to give you no extra money that they deserve, bro. Y'all know the boxing is a hard-ass sport. All y'all got families to feed. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not fit to give you a slice of their pie that's supposed to be theirs. Why? Why should I do that? You know what I'm saying? We ain't the fucking best of friends, motherfucker. We don't really know each other like that. We cool and cordial with each other. We respect each other. You know, but business is business, dog. These dudes are professionals. You feel me? And you should want everything you deserve, not a penny more, not a penny less. You know what I mean? So when we looking at the situation, bro, and I seen you cooking on horse mouth ass too, Key. But I had my cousin and my little brother ass was talking loud, so I had to mute. But man,
I didn't even really, the shit I was just making an example, just a little example. I don't want to, give him no shine.
I already know, but it's like the shit that they be saying is just like easy work, bro. Like easy work. It's easy work when you comparing Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. And I ain't trying to sound cocky and shit like that, but it's easy. It's easy to see the shit. It's easy to see the shit. We're not talking about the fight. We're not talking about the fight. No, we're not coming here talking about, well, why can't Errol do this and Bud got better skills and Bud. No, we're not talking about the fight, bro. We're talking about the business to make the fight happen. The business to make the fight happen, man. You know what I'm saying? And we know the fight ain't gonna happen without the business getting done, bro. That's the first thing they got to talk about is the fucking business first. So if y'all can put that little ego to the side, man, and let this man get what he deserves, an extra 10%. Like I say, people talking about no, it's an extra 20. If y'all talking about it's a 50-50 fight, okay, 50-50, and then you telling me if you take 10% off of Bud pay and get Earl an extra 10%, he's not worth the extra 10, bro. He's not worth the extra 10, especially what you're saying, what he just pulled in on fucking pay-per-view. Like, man, y'all got to be real about the situation, dog. Y'all got to be real. And if he don't get the Pacquiao fight, we already know that you gotta, in order to try to keep yourself in a race for a 60-40, you gotta fight somebody with some substance, man. You gotta fight somebody where the fans gonna say, "Oh shit, this fight could be a dangerous fight for Terence Crawford." And we know Shawn Porter is that fight. We know it. We know it. Whether people want to admit it or not, you got people on here talking about he go knock out Shawn Porter. Oh, Bud go knock him out. Okay, well tell Bud to accept. And I say some shit, Bud. Did you see it? Keep they talking about Bud said he darn Shawn Porter to activate his mandatory and all that shit. Because I ain't seen it yet, but I'm going to look for it.
I seen a title. I didn't see the video. I seen the title.
Right.
But like I said, if you want to smoke with all the best fighters, why do you gotta go, you know what I'm saying, dare somebody to go that route? Right? Because you know that your promoter ain't gonna make none of these fights with none of these dudes. He said it himself, right? So salute to Shady Girl 85. Salute to you, Queen. Asia Mav. Salute.
So
EJ King. What it do? Salute. And live in here, man.
Let me say something to him, Key. So you said what excuse did I make right now? What excuse did I make? You say you sounding like a duck, my nigga. What excuse did I make? Name one excuse I made, bro. Name one excuse I made. That's what I'm waiting on. Name one excuse I made, bro. That's what I mean by y'all boys can't keep shit real. Y'all come here talking about excuses. Where is it an excuse that Bud talking about giving 50-50 that he don't deserve? Is that an excuse for the fight not to happen? You know what I'm saying? Is that an excuse when Bud say if it goes 60-40, if it ain't 60-40 my way, the fight ain't gonna happen? Is that an excuse? Huh? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all ain't keeping the shit real, bro. Y'all ain't trying to give people what they work, dog. And like I say, if Bud don't let that ego go, if his team don't come together and drop some of that ego, then the fight probably don't happen. And don't blame Errol Spence. Don't blame Errol Spence. Y'all talking about making excuses. When you see this man own motherfucking promoter saying this man ain't pulling in the money. This man is not pulling in the money. His own promoter, the man that been promoting him for since he been a fucking, well, I ain't gonna say since he been a professional, since he been hot as he is. The one that helped make him hot as fuck as he is. Y'all say looking at 140 and 135. Oh, 35, 140, this and that. Man, Manny Pacquiao was an 8 division fucking champion. He ain't getting no 50-50 with no motherfucking.
Hold on. My man Mike in here. Hey, my boy Twig, Mike. My boy Mike in here. You know I'm gonna get on your ass, Mike, because you know me and Mike, we'll get on the phone, we go at it. But that's my fan right there though. But man, he says, is that an excuse? If Bud fought them same Latinos, it would do the same numbers. First of all, what he says he ain't fighting no Mikey Garcia or Danny Garcia. Well, I don't know what you're talking about with the last one, but
he trying to say
I can say Bud can do the same numbers as Spence if he fought the same fighters. That's what I'm getting, right? That's what I'm getting. Because Bud, I mean, that ain't true. That's not true. Why they ain't put Bud on pay-per-view then? Because when they did, he flopped. If Errol Spence fought Amir Khan on pay-per-view, I guarantee you that it'd do more than 120,000 pay-per-views.
Now let me say this, Key. Let me say this. Now I hear you, Mike, right? And you say this, that. You can't blame Errol Spence for the fight. So y'all want to blame Errol for every fucking thing. Oh, if Bud would have fought it, well, how come Bud promoter not putting the money up for him to fight them same Latinos then? Answer that question. And live, you talking about resumes and this, that. You stupid motherfucker. All that play a part with the business. All that play a part with the business. Now you answer this question. Since motherfucker bringing up this and that. Should Bud accept the 40%? Yes or no? Should he accept the 40%? Should Bud accept the 40% since all y'all want to see is the fight? All you motherfuckers keep talking about, yeah, I just want to see the fight. But why the fuck y'all ain't telling Bud to accept the 40% if y'all just want to see the fight? If y'all don't care about the pay-per-view numbers, if y'all don't care about the money, if y'all don't care about this, that, and the third, how come y'all just can't say, Bud, just accept the 40%? What's so hard for you motherfuckers to say that? What's so hard for you motherfuckers to say that, huh? Y'all want to come up and say we making the excuses, but then in the same breath, we just want the fight. We just want the fight. Well, if y'all just want the fight, y'all shouldn't worry about what the money is neither, right? Y'all shouldn't be pissed off as Bud getting 40%, right? Y'all shouldn't be pissed off at that, right? So if y'all just want the fight, what's so hard about saying, you know what? We just want the fight. Bud, take the 40, man, and give us the fight.
And why can't you just say, look, bud, take the 40, you know what I'm saying? Have him do a rematch clause, and if you can win, if you can beat him, you take the 60-40, you take the bigger pot in the rematch. So I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Facts. Now and live, that's what your bitch ass did. You can say all that shit you want. Now your bitch ass making excuses and don't want to fight. Hell no, bum ass nigga, ain't no 40%. Okay, well, bitch, don't speak on it then. Don't speak on it. Because you don't.
Mac, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. I'm dropping in the chat right now, Drew Mac. It's right there. You're gonna see the link and just click on the link. I just dropped it. Just click on the link, Drew. Bring your ass off in here. You're gonna get this smoke too.
Yeah, and live, your weak ass can hit that link too, nigga. It's an exception for you. You can hit that link too.
Shit, money that called you out. Hit the link.
Yeah, hit the link, nigga. That shit.
Anybody that won't smoke, hit the link. For real. That's what type of time I'm on right now. That's what type
now
of
you niggas coming out here.
Hit the link.
They just want to fight. They just want to fight. Oh, we just want to fight. But now when we say, oh, should he accept the 60-40? No, he shouldn't accept the 60-40. We don't, but y'all don't care about the money. Y'all don't care about the pay-per-view and all that shit.
Mike.
You know what
I'm saying? Hey, and Mike, if you want to smoke, Mike, my phone ringer on. You can hit my phone. Mike, if you want to smoke, you can hit my phone and you know, or you can go on YouTube and hit the link too, Mike.
And Shay Girl, you want to know why he was willing to take the 15%? Because he understood he was the B side. He ain't had no ego, and he wanted to make the fights for the fans because he had faith in himself. Wilder had faith in himself that he's gonna go in there and knock Joshua the fuck out, and then in the second contract, put in that contract how they did him in the first contract. But you got lame ass niggas like N Lives talking all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Talking all this bullshit, talking about we just want to fight. We don't care about the pay-per-view numbers. We don't care about now. That sound like excuses for you motherfuckers. That sound like excuses for you motherfuckers. Let me and you get in the ring, bro. What's up, Money? Look, 10 rounder. You talk too much. I want to. Man, get your bitch ass on this panel. That is the ring. Get on this panel. That is the ring. Nigga, fuck out of here somewhere. Getting your little ass shut down. You don't like it, huh? Saying stupid shit, huh? Don't feel good, huh? Hurt your little pride. Motherfucker, that's the same pride we're trying to tell Bud to put to the side. If you want the fight to happen. Since y'all want to see the fight so bad. Y'all niggas too easy, man. Y'all too easy, bro. Y'all try to discredit, but I swear if the shoe was on the other foot, you niggas would be, oh, Errol Spence don't deserve no 50-50. Oh, man, look what Bud did. Oh, Bud did this, Bud did that. But when we drop the facts on you motherfuckers can't take it, bro. You can't take
it. Where you at?
Right. And I want to see the fight.
Curtis Anderson in the building. What's good with it, Kurt? Batman has stepped off in the building. What's up with it, Batman?
Salute to my bro, Batman. Nigga, hit the link. Nigga, the link is right up there. He just dropped that link. You seen that link?
I dropped the link. Hit the link.
Right.
That's all you got to do.
All right. Niggas talking all that stupid shit. We want the fight. We don't care about the money. We don't care about this. So a nigga supposed to go put in all the hard work, right? Nigga supposed to go put in all the motherfucking hard work, make his name popular, get a big ass buzz going, just to say, you know what? I deserve 60-40, but I'm gonna take 50-50. Hell no, nigga, don't work like that. We ain't living in no fantasy world, nigga. Especially when we talking about
but like I said, it's simple, right? I keep saying this shit, y'all. Oh, he's scared. He's scared. He's scared. Why don't he take the 60-40 and the rematch clause? If he think he can win, go ahead. There you go, Drew. There you go, Drew. Answer this question right here, right? Answer this question for me, Drew. Right? Why don't your family Bud take the 60-40?
What's
right?
up, man?
What's good with it, Drew? Listen to what I'm saying. Why don't Bud take 60-40, right?
Y'all gotta catch me up because I missed a little bit.
Can you hear me? I
Drew,
think I turn his camera off. Can you hear me?
You might want to turn your camera off, Drew. It probably work better because you.
Yeah, you delayed. You won't delay, Drew.
All right, hold on.
Can you hear me? Drew.
I'm here.
Okay, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think we got a delay. I think you get me like for 5 seconds after I say something. Drew.
I can hear you. Probably it's delay on my end.
Okay, Drew. Go back in and go out and come back in with your camera off. Go out and then come right back in.
All right. All right.
Bet. Yeah, Money. It was a delay. It was a delay. He was, that shit frustrating.
Yeah.
You gotta wait 10 seconds to hear what you say and then respond. That shit, nah, man. But Kurt Anderson, man. Calvin Johnson off in the building. What's up with it, Kwame?
What's good with you, family? How you doing?
What's up with it?
Man,
fuck it, man. We just gonna have a whole panel, but let me and Money, holler at Drew first,
Oh, handle your business.
Yeah. Asia Math, what's good with you?
Hey, salute to everyone on the panel.
What's up with
salute
it?
to everyone in the chat. I'm good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so
is that Drew?
No, Drew, he ain't came back yet. Come back in, Drew.
Who's the king, dude?
Huh?
Who's that with the king at?
That's King Asia Math.
We hometown buddies. Ain't you representing the Lou? Don't you know about the Dub? Don't you know about Natural Bridge to Kings Highway? Don't you know about downtown? Don't you know about the east side? 314-618-636.
Yeah, man. So wait for Drew, cause I want to hear what he got to say. I want to get a explanation for this shit.
Yes, sir.
Come on, hurry up, Drew. It don't take that long to hit that link. Boy,
yeah,
Drew,
but these boys though, man, these boys saying this, they saying that. Like I say, they not standing on what they talking about, dog. They not standing on what they talking about, and they don't believe half of the shit they saying, dog. Because they say one thing and then do another. They contradicting themselves like a motherfucker. If you found anything where I contradicted myself, please let me know. Because I know I've been saying the same shit from the beginning, dog. I want to see the fight. I ride for Terence Crawford. When we talking about the fight in itself, it's a 50-50 fight. If you got Bud winning the fight, I don't knock you, dog. I don't knock you. But when we talking about the business side and Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, it's not even close. It's not close, dog. It's not close. You feel me? And y'all quit talking about.
I want to see that fight so bad, man. I'll pay if they was charging $500 to watch it on pay-per-view. I'm paying for it.
Right, bro.
How bad I want to see that fight.
So I'm not trying to hear y'all coming here talking about this number or that number.
Drew Mack.
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me, bro?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Go ahead. Can you ask a question? Can you hear me?
Okay, Drew, let me ask you something, all right? And explain this to me, right? First, before I even ask you this question, I want you to apologize and admit, like you said you was going to do, that you was wrong, that the Pacquiao fight did not happen, and it ain't going to happen. Admit that. See, it's a delay.
There's some crickets in here.
Hold on. You gotta let him hear it. I think you gotta hear it though.
Say it one more time, bro. My fault.
I said, before we even get into the question that I want to ask you, I said, you owe me to come in here and to say that you was wrong about the Pacquiao fight because it didn't happen and it ain't gonna happen. Okay,
I'm glad you said that. Okay, how was I wrong? And I'm glad you're talking about a. Come on, see, I know you know better than that, dude. If that's what they telling us, and that's what we going off of, then how is that wrong when that's what we believe, bro? That's just like me telling you. Hold on, that's just like me telling you something that you believe in and that was supposed to happen. So if somebody lied to you, then you thought it was the truth. Then so I didn't lie. So I don't owe no apologies or anything like that. And I really think, and I seen the articles. I've been reading up all morning and shit. I seen the articles and shit about the I don't know how that shit got linked and what my dad said and shit like that. And there's a little truth to that. But if a motherfucker say that Pacquiao is that's our next one, of course, when your eyes light up too, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I lied about it or they lied to us, bro. If that is the case, they lied to us. Then if that's the case, they lied to us, bro.
But did I not tell you though? When you was on here one of them days, when we was on the panel, didn't I tell you and Taiwan? I said that though, didn't I not?
Well, check this out. Who's to know what really went down though? You man, if a motherfucker tell you something,
it looked like that I was right and you was wrong. Cause I said that. I told you all along. I said that shit ain't gonna happen. I said y'all need to stop talking about that Pacquiao shit because he's not gonna fight Crawford. That's some lies. I told you that then. And y'all was like, nah, just wait and see. Wait, watch and see. And I said, okay. I said, if I'm wrong, I'll come on here and I'll let everybody know that I was wrong. I said, but if I end up right, you got to come on here and do the same thing. But that's neither here nor there, right? This is the question that I want to ask you. This is the question I want to ask you, right? Y'all keep talking about you, your family, everybody, the fans, everybody keep talking about Errol Spence's ducking, right? And it's the 60-40. The 60-40 seems to be the issue, right? So this is simple. Like I've been saying on here, this is simple. Why can't Bud Crawford accept the 60-40 for the first fight? And y'all say that he gonna win so easy. And he wins, right? When he wins, why can't he go and have Errol Spence sign a contract for the same 60-40? He gets 60-40 in the rematch. That's easy. 60-40, right? You get 60-40, and then when you if you win, they get 60. You know what I'm saying. Basically, if he wins, he get the A side. If he wins, he get to be the A side in the rematch. What's so hard about that?
Mm-hmm. See, let me tell you my thoughts on that real quick. Let me tell you, that sounds fair to begin with, right? But then you got to think, will the other rematch ever come though? Is it a guarantee? Because it's always ways out of something, bro. You know that. There's always ways out of something. So would that second fight ever, present itself, especially with everything that's going on?
I mean, so, the Bud put the rematch clause in
there. Just like Wilder and Fury had all those rematch clauses and didn't nothing happen. You never know.
I'm so. Let
me say something real quick. Right? Fury, right? You can't compare that to Wilder and Fury. See, the problem with Wilder and Fury is Fury that he don't have no type of integrity. He's not a man of his word, right? He don't stand on his word, and you know what type of man that Fury is. Fury has had a track history of doing that. He did it to Klitschko, right? So he's that type of man, right? Errol Spence, do you sense that Errol Spence is that type of man where he won't stand on his word? That he gonna try to cower and back out? I don't sense that Errol Spence is that type of man, right? And it's a contract. And
that's another thing, Keith. Think about it. If Bud was to beat Earl, of course he gonna want his. Because listen, the only way the rematch gonna happen is Bud got to beat him.
Right.
So if Bud beat him, you think Earl not that rematch, bro? Like, nigga, I just lost the terms, but you know how much money you just lost? You don't want the rematch.
Yeah, so check this out. So Keith, you just said. I don't know the man personally, so I would never judge. Hopefully stand up brother from what all I hear, he is or whatever. But you say he's a man of his word. So why the last couple statements or whatever, he was like, well, 2 or 3 more fights or whatever, and then we gonna move up. And then another reporter asked him or whatever. He was like, well, what about? He's like, man, I'm tired of answering. I'm over that. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, what is we gonna do? It's like. So hold on. Let me finish real quick. He said, correct you. He said it's like we playing both sides. It's like we saying it's like hold on, bro. He said it's basically like it's like okay, well we'll dibble and dabble in it, like just to stir up the pot a little bit, but do we really want like it's come on, bro. Like you gotta like really understand the shit. And people say this or whatever they think.
Let me say something real quick, Andrew, right? Errol Spence said, right, because he just did an interview. I don't know if you heard the one that he just did. He just did one, right? And they asked him, like, it seems like that. Well, hold on. They asked him, it seemed like that you get irritated. Do you get irritated when they asking you about Terence Crawford all the time? And he said, no. He said, not at all. He said, I get irritated when you asking me over and over about a man that I'm not fighting when I got to fight against somebody else in 2 days, because I feel like that you being disrespectful to my opponent. He said, but any other times, he said, I don't get irritated or mad that you ask me about Terence Crawford or somebody else. He said, because it comes with the territory. Y'all think he the best, some think I'm the best. You supposed to ask me about that. He said, no, it's cool. Y'all can ask me about that, but just not 2 days before my fight when I'm focused on somebody else. So you got to say what he said, because you clean it up. Clean that up, Andrew, because that's what he said.
I forgot. I got a quick. Hold on. I got a quick question.
Off, bro.
Hold on, let me
what's
know.
going on?
What's up, Drew, man? I got a quick question for you too, because you brought up the situation about possible integrity with the whole rematch clause. So, and you brought up the Wilder Fury situation. So, I mean, isn't it a fact that before Aaron was involved with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury had their first fight, and there was a rematch clause in that first fight, isn't that a fact that rematch actually happened? It's because we got Wilder. Let's hold on. We got Wilder Fury too, right? But as soon as Bob got in the situation, right, when there was another rematch clause to happen, it didn't happen. So when we talking about integrity, I mean, it's always been a situation, and we're not making it personal towards you guys, because at the end of the day, you have to be represented by someone in the boxing game in order to get these big fights. But when it comes to the integrity side, it shows that when Aaron it has something to do with these rematches, that's when something happens. And then you also have to take a look at what the situation, like, y'all guys admitted on the last live stream that, okay, yeah, it do make sense that Spence's numbers are better. And then we show, if we just do the comparison of the last two fights, we're not talking about who won the fight or who lost the fight, but Bud's fight against Brook was in a bubble. There was no gate. There was no pay-per-view. You have Errol Spence coming off an accident, a 14-month layoff, who has a gate and does a pay-per-view. So that doesn't help y'all cases in negotiating.
That helped it, bro. You gotta think that helped it. And that's no shade to it though. But everybody was curious of how he was going to bounce back, and so that helped it. Like, that adds more storylines, adds more mystique. You know what I mean? Adds more attention, adds more eyes, adds more dollars, of course, bro. So you see, coming off an accident, like, of course, physically, but yeah, who knows with that? I mean, I've been in car accidents, but I ain't never had to get into a ring and stuff. But physically, of course, that was a setback. But as far as like the eyes and the publicity and whatever, that helped the situation, bro. Because everybody was curious about what was going to go on. So that's a bonus. That's a bonus.
I agree with that. Right? I agree with that, but also, right, because you guys are part of my boxing page, and your pops came on the very same night that y'all won the fight against Brook and posted like, all y'all haters in here, what now? And it got like 500 and something likes. So y'all had the same type of buzz fighting Kell Brook, because you guys, no matter how you like it or not, Bud and Spence are linked together. So when Kell Brook came into the picture, let's not act like the public wasn't acting like, okay, he knocked him out a lot earlier than Errol Spence. Let's not act like that, because that was the narrative after the fight. So yeah, there was a buzz for you guys. Right. So there was a buzz. Right. So there was a buzz for you guys as well. The problem is, and I brought this up before, was that your guy, you guys may not be able to say too much, because that's y'all that's who y'all do business with. See, I can't speak, but we a panel. So the issue is, if you take a look, right, you look at the Tank Davis fight. The Tank Davis fight was before Buzz fight. The Tank Davis fight was rescheduled so it could have a live gate. Right, the Errol Spence fight was after the Bud and Brook fight. That fight was also rescheduled so they could have a live gate. So it seems like the issue to me, because I don't blame Bud for anything, because I'd be frustrated as hell too if somebody was dangling a carrot over my head with a Manny Pacquiao fight since 2015, and now we a couple days out of 2021. I'd be pissed off about that too. So my point is, like, all right, cool. Why not just accept the terms like 60-40? Because here's the reality, right? Because all we hear from y'all side, which y'all are entitled to feel that way, like Monty says, anyone's entitled to make a pick in this fight, because both of these guys are great fighters. So no one's wrong in saying, hey, you know what? I choose my guy. But we all know that the real money is always in rematches. Right? There's always more money in a rematch. So why not just sign a rematch clause saying I get 60-40 because the cut's gonna be even bigger? If you guys are so convinced that Bud, because we hear Bud gonna stop him, he too basic, right? So why not just go in there and do it? Because either way, the first fight, 60-40 is gonna be Bud's biggest payday to date. And the second fight, if he happens to pull off and get the win and goes in there, that's going to be an even bigger payday in the rematch.
Okay, Kwame, check this out. And I want everybody to listen to me because y'all got big platforms and shit. Listen, that 60-40 shit, that's talk, dude. Nothing has ever been sent. Nothing. So that's just talk. Listen. Before anybody, because I know y'all got something to say. That 60. Listen, hold it. That 60-40 is just a conversation, and somebody said what Earl said out his mouth, dude. There's nothing been sent, none of that, dude. So we can say, oh, if what they say, if was a fit, we all be drunk. It's if. Mm-hmm. So if he sent the 60-40, who knows? That's just talk, dude. Nothing has been sent. So I understand if you'd be like, okay, it's there. It's already in your mailbox. It's already in the envelope. Let's get down to it. 60-40, bam, bam, bam. Other than that, it's just talk, bro. Earl not even talking about, but he already made it clear to us that he's not even, you know what I mean, whatever and shit. So remember when y'all say, listen, when y'all keep saying this 60-40 stuff, remember nothing's been sent, dude. That's just talk, dude. That's a 3-minute conversation, and my boy Taiwan said, "Oh buddy was talking about 70-30." So, that's nothing. That y'all need to stop with that 60-40 stuff, dude. Because that's. Let me say this now, Keith. Let me say this. Money ain't nothing ever came across. Ain't nothing. It wasn't no emails. It wasn't no letters. It wasn't no telegraphs. Whatever the communication wasn't none of that. Nothing.
But don't that go both ways though?
Hold on.
Go ahead, Monty.
No, it don't go both ways. If you offer me something, if you offer me something, and you saying this, you supposed to send it to me then.
Yeah, but 60-40. I give you that too, bro. And look, that's a valid point, and we cannot dispute that.
Come on, man, stop. That's just two men talking on the phone, bro. When I'm listening to, I just want y'all to know that's just two men talking on the phone. That 60-40 ain't nothing.
All right. I give you that. That is a valid point because a motherfucker say anything, it ain't gonna come across though. But all I want to ask you is this though. Okay, if the offer do come, right, and the offer is a 60-40 split, right? So you saying right here on my brother, everything boxing right now, that Bud should accept that 60-40, right? If that offer do come, because like you say, you talk about Spence saying 2 to 3 more fights. We know in that 2 to 3 more fights, Terence Bud Crawford is an opponent, bro. I got it from the man himself.
Do we know? Do we really know that though?
But I'm asking you that, man. Listen, like you say, do we know it? I'm just gonna say I got a feeling. I just put it on me. You know what I'm saying? I just put it on me. I believe Errol Spence when he say he's not leaving 147 pounds without fighting Terence Bud Crawford. I believe it.
I hope so, man. I really do. I hope.
I want to say this now because the same thing said about Spence saying, "Oh, he's not saying Bud saying the same shit." I don't need Errol Spence for this. I got this fight coming up. I got this. So okay, it can go both ways. So I'm not gonna knock either or. But all I'm asking you is, okay, if that 60-40 split do come and they in the same position that they in, right? Errol Spence still a unified champion. Terence Bud Crawford still hold on to the title. They in the same position. Now, if Bud get that title from Pacquiao, which you know that's a long fucking stretch, but if he get that bitch, to me, it's 50-50, bro. I'll be a man that said right here, it's 50-50 because if he get a Pacquiao fight, we know that bitch gonna do numbers. We know he become a unified champion as well. But right now, as we stand, if that 60-40 offer come on that table, sign on the contract, then you saying right now, Drew Mack, that Bud should accept that fight. He should accept it.
Hold on. I didn't say that. Listen. I know you didn't say that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my answer. And my answer is whatever. Okay, if because it's just all talk right now.
I don't want your date. I want Drew Mack answer, bro. I don't want Bo Mack. Bud can do whatever the fuck he want to do, and we gonna do whatever Bud do. I'm asking you, just as a man, Drew Mack. If the contract hit the table, it's a 60-40 deal, 60 for Earl, 40 for Bud. Should he accept it, in your opinion?
See, Bud gonna do whatever he want to do, bro. I'm telling you. I can't tell him. I can't say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna if He going no. It's
I'm not
not.
trying to
It's not.
I'm not trying to make you say
Hey,
nothing you don't
no,
want to
hold on.
say.
Hold on. You asking me?
In
You
your
asking me
opinion, bro.
what I listen. All the way 1,000. What I would do with me personally, yeah, I'm going. But
Okay,
Bud gonna do whatever he
that's
want
a
to do,
fact.
and whatever he want to do, we gonna roll with it.
I told your
So
daddy that.
what I would do, of course. I
said it to your daddy. I said
shit.
it to your. I said, listen, you're right. Bud got the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do, and all we can do is all these fighters. When you put yourself in a position, you have the right to do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, don't shit on the next man then to get pissed off at his business when he's saying, "Well, if y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do, and if I'm doing all this heavy lifting over here, and then this is what I'm doing, y'all just can't come and kick my dough in talking about 50-50. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come over here, and I know it's not a 50-50 fight business wise. You know what I'm saying? Business wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all
Right.
I'm saying.
But check this out, money. Check this out, money. And what you said makes a lot of sense. What you say, and I'm not in a tight position at all, bro. I'm used to this. I was born for this, brother. Like I was saying, me personally, of course I would. Shit. Now I don't turn down nothing but my collar, dude. But these they and they're prize fighters, dude. They one of the two of the best, and that's why we loved it so much. He can do whatever he want, dude, and whatever he decide, whatever decision that man makes, I'm gonna ride with it, and that's gonna be the best decision that he decide for him and his family. And in actuality, it's gonna benefit everybody, even me too, bro. So who am I to shit. Just like when they was like that top rank shit, man, that shit was working for us, so that we did it. Now, is there hiccups along the way? Is it speed bumps and potholes and shit? Yeah, I don't know if you ever been to Omaha, Nebraska, a whole bunch of potholes, especially down in the hood, bro. So you got to go around that shit sometimes, but at least you'll get to where you're supposed to go and shit. That's all I'm saying, man.
Whenever it's big business like that, when there's millions of dollars on the table like that, bro, you always gonna have bumps in the road. And like I say, Bud doing big business. You know what I'm saying? So like, as long as he making you said it on Thanksgiving, so it's all about taking care of your family. That's at the end of the day. And he in a great position to take care of his family. And I don't knock it, bro. I'm happy for him. I want to see all y'all do good and get as much money as y'all could. But we know that 40% split is going to be the biggest payday of his career, bro. Going up against Errol Spence Jr. If it happened, like you say, because 60-40, and that's why I be holding my horse, because it is just talk.
Yeah.
It ain't like
I still have, remember that when we talk about that 60-40, that's just in the air. That's like fantasy. That's like when I roll my stuff up and I smoke it, and that's just up in the air, bro. Ain't nothing been on ink, bro. Ain't nothing been none of that, bro. That's just
I have a question for that. I got a quick question for that, Drew, man, because you made that point about it being So you made that point about it being fantasy, right? And you're saying like no offer has been sent, but I mean, is it a fact that for the time that the whole Spence situation was brought up, that the whole fight was brought up from y'all side, from Bob, once he got the belt from Horn, Bob said that DSG, Thurman, and Porter were not elite fighters. They only interested in fighting Errol Spence. So if you can say that the 60-40 is just hypothetical, ain't been no contract, has there been a 50-50 contract that was sent by Top Rank? Or is everything just all fantasy? Because from what I know, and I may be wrong, because you, like you said, you see boxing contracts, say 20, 30, 50,000 pages long or whatever the deal may be. But from what I heard is that normally there's a verbal agreement first and then a contract is sent out. Right. So no one has verbally agreed to anything yet, because that's what I've heard, that in boxing there's a verbal agreement first and the contract is one of the last things to be sent and signed. So it has Top Rank have they showed any real interest in sending a contract for it to be 50-50? And then my other question is, because I've heard some of the language that's been used about this contract being sent out, or how it should be, the negotiations. Like, isn't it true that when you, like for instance with Keith Thurman asking for 10 million, isn't it true that in negotiations you start high? So if Bob Arum, who's been a master negotiator and been in this business for so long, if he starts at 50-50, isn't that a sign that he's starting high and it's not really a 50-50 split? Does anyone in negotiations start exactly where they're at?
Okay, well, I got, you asked two questions. I got two answers for you, brother.
Okay.
Well, first off, the contract situation, bro, that's like, no one knows the intricacies of that shit, bro. Like, No one knows. Like, of course you're going to start high. Of course you're going to try to get the most bang for your buck, even though you're going to try to aim for the fences, so to speak, or whatever. So as far as a 50-50, if no 50-50 offer, there's no offer between Bud and Earl, bro. There hasn't been any offer. It's just talk, dude. So there's no 50-50, there's no 60-40. The what Taiwan was talking about, the 70, that's just all on the phone, bro. That's nothing. And he said it has to start with a verbal agreement, bro. We in 2020, bro, about to be 2021. What the fuck is a verbal agreement, bro? Nothing, bro. A motherfucker can tell you this and do something else, dude. So a verbal agreement isn't nothing unless you really trust this guy. Who trusts people in boxing, bro? So I mean, I wouldn't. A verbal agreement ain't nothing to me. I mean, I need to see it on paperwork and signed and looked over and sealed, whatever the hell they do. So that's what I'm saying. So the 60-40 stuff, that's just dead. 50-50, of course, maybe it was at the beginning. And if we get that, and I'm gonna tell you this, if we get that bill from Manny, it's 70-30 our way, just to let y'all boys know. 50-50 wasn't never on the table anyway. Because y'all know I get a kick out of that one. But shit, man, you gotta think about it, dude. Because these guys is okay. What's the difference between, you said 60-40? What's the difference between what, 6 million and 4 million? That's 2 million more. But I mean, you're already a millionaire. But you got to think about everything that goes on too. Everything that goes and Earl did. You say and Money always say he does the heavy lifting and stuff because this guy has a promotional company that believes in him and backs him, dude. And God bless him. God bless him. God bless him for that, man. And that's what's up. I like it. What's up, Key? I'm listening to you. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Let me get to this point because he asked me a question. He said a verbal agreement. So, Kwame, a verbal agreement isn't nothing, bro. A verbal agreement, you can go wipe your ass with that one real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't mean nothing. We need facts. We need numbers negotiated. What the projection is. What's our ceiling, and then what's our floor, and maybe what's our basement if shit tanks and shit, which it never does. People would get expectations up and shit, and then if it doesn't meet whatever, we still walked out pretty good. So that's my answer for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Key. I'm listening to you, bro.
So I want to ask you a question because you said this yourself, and we've seen thousands of other fans fans saying this, right? You said that Errol Spence is scary and he was ducking, right? He been ducking. So my question that I want to ask you is, when was Errol Spence? When did Errol Spence have a chance to make a fight with Terence Crawford? A legit chance to make a fight between him and Terence Crawford?
Right now. Well, right now.
Now, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there.
Right now.
Wait, hold on, because you were saying this, right? You were saying this before Errol Spence fought Danny Garcia. So now I'm gonna ask you again.
Because we knew he was gonna beat Danny, Keith. We knew he was gonna beat Danny. We knew he was gonna beat Danny. You see Danny?
You gotta answer the question because you were saying this before he even fought Danny Garcia, right? So I'm gonna ask you again. When did he have a chance to make a legitimate fight with Terence Crawford, since he was ducking? And this was before he even fought Danny Garcia a couple weeks ago. You were saying this when the Danny Garcia fight was already about to take place.
Okay.
So tell me, since he was ducking, tell me, when was he able to make a fight with Terence Crawford? When they was both available, didn't have no fight going on.
That's easy.
No rep going. Tell me when he was supposed to make a fight with Terence Crawford.
That's easy. And I told you, y'all Negroes in my money voice before and shit. I told y'all Negroes before that when you a prize fighter and you on that level, bro, it's all up to you, bro. You can say I'm not gonna move.
I need a time span. That's all I'm asking you. When was he supposed to make a fight with Terence Crawford?
The day he woke up, bro. The day he woke up. Whenever day it was.
Because y'all are just talking. When you say that this man is ducking, that's just bullshit.
You're not listening to me, bro. You're not listening.
I'm listening.
I'm telling you, bro. if he really wanted to fight, bro, he said I'm not moving unless I get this guy, dude. And Al gonna do it for him. PBC gonna do, Fox gonna do it for him, bro.
He already said that.
Dude.
Let me say this.
He said that already.
Drew,
He
man.
said he wasn't leaving until you fight Terence Crawford.
Listen, Drew, when you on your side, right? When you're on your side of the we ain't gonna say street, but when you got a promoter, not your promoter, but your advisor working for you, right? And you have a blueprint, right? Your blueprint is working, bro. Your blueprint is working. You see, Errol Spence has become arguably one of the biggest stars in boxing, regardless of what anybody want to say. When your blueprint is working, bro, you're not fit to go against your team.
Right.
And we know that his blueprint was set back during the car crash. That set him back. But Bud Crawford came out his own mouth and said, "Oh, I don't want to fight with Errol Spence because if I beat him after the crash, I'm not gonna get any credit." That's out of Bud mouth, and I can respect that. I can respect it, right? But now that he fought Danny Garcia, right? And like I say, Errol Spence is a realist, bro. He's not gonna talk about a fight if he feel like it's not fit to happen right now. He's not gonna talk about it. But with that being said, it don't mean that because he said multiple times. If a motherfucker asks me, "Hey, Money, what's up with you and Keon, bro?" "Oh, I'll tell you about me and Keon." Yup. I go to another interview. "Oh, what's going on with you and Keon?" I say this after so long, bro. You'll get tired of hearing that question. Like, I'm telling you, motherfuckers, I'm gonna fight him. I'm not leaving 147 without fighting this man. I'm telling you, I got 2 to 3 more fights left. Eventually, if we can read between the lines, Terence Crawford is one of those fights, bro. He is one of those fights. But like I said, when it comes down to that fight, because I still believe it's going to happen, and if they're in the same position, and if Earl come out with that 60-40 deal, because that's what he's standing on, Terence Crawford is going to have to let some of that ego go and say, "You know what, fuck it, dog. I'm going here, I'm going to beat this motherfucking ass." You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it's going to be a rematch clause in there. Whether he want the rematch or not. Look, if you don't want the rematch, it don't matter. Still what? Crawford still one of the biggest motherfuckers. Nigga, you just beat Errol Spence. You the unified champion. You man right now. You still a man. Whether it's Errol Spence or not, you still finna make a big ass money after that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I just want the reality to be the reality. But like I said, point we say 60-40 is just in the air. But if we come to the table and that 60-40 is on the table, you know, Terence Crawford got to accept that shit, bro, and let's move on and give us the fight that everybody wants, dog. But we can't sit up and say Errol Spence is dumping this man because he's not mentioning his name anymore. When he already said multiple times, like, you on fucking record. You on record on almost every fucking platform you go on saying, "I'm fighting Terence Crawford. I'm gonna fight Terence Crawford. I'm gonna fight Terence Crawford." You know what I'm saying? But if your plan
so I got a question. I got a question for y'all.
Ask me.
So when he do go,
let me say this though. If your plan is to get Manny Pacquiao next, and Terence Crawford plan is to get Manny Pacquiao next, and Manny Pacquiao has not signed to fight anyone yet, we don't know who is he fight. Then we know that everyone is waiting on Manny Pacquiao to make that move, and a lot of people don't like this shit, but it's boxing. So when Manny Pacquiao make that move, then we can really gauge and see where everybody else what they want to do then. But we can't say that.
Let me clear that up for you. Because Bob Arum said the Manny Pacquiao fight is off the table for Terence Crawford. So that move
where you hear that at? Key, where you hear that at?
Where did I hear that at? Huh?
Yeah, where'd you hear that?
On Fred Barbershop Conversation. He did an interview last week with Bob Arum, and Bob Arum said that the fight with Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao is off the table. It's not gonna happen.
What they say about what they say about Pacquiao EJ? The same thing.
He said the same thing about Pacquiao EJ.
Yep.
He ain't EJ's promoter, so he don't got no business with EJ.
Right.
But he has business with Manny Pacquiao. So when he talking about what's going on with EJ, he's just talking. When he's talking about what's going on with Terence Crawford, well, that's word because that's his fighter.
Yeah, we get it.
I'm just talking. I'm not out here.
Cool. Hey, it's cool. We already knew that. But okay, so
yeah, I'm just talking facts.
No, it's hey, I am too, brother. Hey, I am too. So,
question, Drew Mac, what was it, bro?
Yeah, well, okay. So you said, okay, damn, okay? Yeah, I had a question for you. You said EJ was like, well, I'm not gonna leave this division unless we have a showdown with Bud and shit, right? So
Facts.
What? And this is hypothetically, what if? And you say you got a feeling, I got a feeling too that it ain't gonna happen. So how would you feel if that the fight don't happen at 147?
I'm gonna say this:
How would y'all how would y'all feel? Kwame, you too.
Right,
How would y'all
right.
feel? Would y'all feel like Earl was just too busy? He was doing his
No,
business side
no,
on this
no.
side of the street,
Let us
or
answer.
would you
No, 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 no.
would you
Don't
be
answer the
like
question
he could
for
have
it.
had
Don't
it?
answer the question for it. Let us answer. You asked the question. Let us answer.
Right.
This is my thing with that situation, right? We got to look at both individuals, right? And we know when both, like I say, right now, Manny Pacquiao still haven't picked the opponent, and Errol Spence said he's trying to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. So that's what I'm saying with Manny Pacquiao. So if Manny Pacquiao don't accept the Errol Spence fight, right? He go fight Mikey Garcia, whom a lot of people think he go fight, right? To me, I said if neither one of these guys get Manny Pacquiao, the fight I'm pushing for is them to fight each other next. I'm on record saying that shit. I'm standing on my ground, and that's what I'm going to be pushing for. But if he get the Manny Pacquiao fight, then that's the only thing that can stop that fight. Now, if this fight don't happen at 147, right? We got to look at both individuals. We got to look at what route both of them took to make the fight happen. If Errol Spence comes to the table and say, listen, I want to make the fight happen. I'm putting 60-40 out here. Let's make it happen. And you got Terence Crawford saying, no, I don't want the fight. I'm not fighting. No, I don't want it. Then Bud is to blame. But if the fight
That
don't
won't happen. That will never happen.
Wait a minute. But if Errol Spence goes up to 154 and saying, you know what, I'm done with Terence Crawford. I'm not gonna make the fight. Yada yada yada, this and that. Then you fucking right. I'm gonna blame Earl for that fight not happening. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat shit or like we just choosing sides. We got to look at what both individuals did and what proper steps they took to try to make the fight happen and who was right on either side. Because we know if Errol Spence comes to the table and he offered Bud 60-40 and Bud with his big ass ego stay talking about I'm not accepting, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, then that's showing us right there that Bud don't want to fight. Y'all don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? But if Earl take his ass up to 154 talking about, oh man, you know what? I don't need Terence Crawford. I was the unified champion. I did this, I did that. Then I'm gonna hold this motherfucking feet to the fire.
Yeah, and let me answer that.
Unified
too.
ain't undisputed.
Right.
Okay,
Well, there's no undisputed at 147 right now, so none of that matters. Like,
yeah, I know. So if he say I'm unified, that mean I wasn't undisputed. I'm just unified. So you could have went up a little bit, brother.
Right, but here's how I view it. Right, the fight between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, regardless if Pacquiao fights one of them or doesn't fight one of them next, it's not going to happen next. All right, so I'm not going to blame anyone if it don't happen next, because I'm going to tell you two reasons why it's not going to happen.
He ain't say next one, man. He said it don't happen at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just piggybacking off of your answer, Monty, because you said that if Pacquiao don't fight either of them, then you're going to push for it next.
Yeah, that's what I'm pushing for next.
Right,
yeah.
and I could understand that from a fight fan point of view, but I already know from a politic point of view, it's not going to happen next for two reasons. Number one, Errol just got off an accident, so they're gonna want to see him fight one more person before they go. Let me finish. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about my answer. I'm not talking about your answer.
But that's over with. That's
right.
over with.
But let me finish. Right, but that could be over with. But at the same time, Earl has handlers, and the second thing is this: with Bud, with all this stuff being leaked about Bud possibly being out of his contract by October 2021, they're not gonna make a fight with Bud next because they're gonna wait for Bud to get out his contract so they can get all the money over there at PBC. Like, so I'm not setting myself up to be let down and say this person ducking or that person ducking next, because it's not going to happen. You're not listen. And when you're in business or when you're in war, your enemy is on his last leg and almost defeated. You do not throw them a life raft at the end. Al Heyman is not going to throw them a life raft and make the fight next. They're going to wait until that contract is up. And when the contract for Bud is up in October, then PBC is going to make the fight, because see, here's the thing. Do we know that
what you're saying is not true, because Bud is not on his last leg and almost defeated. Bud is undefeated and WO champion. So
I know, that's not what I'm saying, Monty. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's on his last leg. I'm not talking about Bud. I'm talking about Arum. See, with Bud, he's on his last leg at this point. There's lawyers involved.
He talking about Bud on his last leg with them.
With Arum. Yeah, I'm not talking about his Bud being on his last leg. Bud fresh, he's good.
Okay.
What I'm saying is with Arum and the PBC, that's always been the issue with getting the fight made. So right now, there's lawyers involved. We already know Bob has already just came out and said and admitted himself that Pacquiao is not going to happen for Bud next. So what do you think Bud is thinking? Like, what the hell am I here for? I can't get no big fights. You just told me the next big fight ain't going to happen.
I forget about the networks, Kwame. The networks.
Right, and the networks. So my point is, right, yeah, we are going to want that fight next. And as a fan, of course, I would want to see it next. But I'm just saying, in terms of how the business is right now, they're not going to throw Top Rank no life rap and try to save their ass from Bud getting ready to walk out the door. They ain't going to do it. They ain't going to make that fight next. They're gonna give him another fight that's a busy fight for him to get some more rounds under him. And then when Bud finally gets over there, then the fight's gonna get made. Because we can say this. There may be times where with the PBC, people have complained that they didn't see the fights that they wanted to see. When you take a look at, say, like Gary Russell Jr. and Santa Cruz, but when you see there are two fighters that say that they want to fight each other on the PBC, the fights get made. And there's no art. There's nothing being leaked about the contract. There's nothing being leaked about this can't happen or that can't happen. The fight's gonna get made, and no one is ever complaining about the money before the fight or after the fight. So my whole thing is, look, I want to see the fight happen, but I just understand reality, and the reality is it's like this. It's like this, Monty. If you got a business on your street, and then you got your competitor directly across the street. Right, and this competitor, you've been trying to do something joint with your competitor, but he too big for you. There's always an issue, and then he got a clearance sale across the street saying Clarence may be going out of business soon, 60% off everything. Are you gonna do a joint venture with him, or you gonna just let him go out of business and get all the customers? You gonna take the customers? You gonna take away?
I get what you're saying.
Hey, that's what I want. Hey, that's what I wanted to chime in there with y'all about that. Because I help push a few boxers here and there and everything. So my thing is, for everybody who diehard PPC fans and who hate Top Rank, the thing
we fans of boxing, bro.
Hey, let me clarify this though. I'm not saying anybody on this panel. I'm just saying in general for everybody else who's listening.
No. Tell them how it is. Tell them how it is. Tell them how it is.
Now don't come here talking about that whole PBC fans.
My point being is this: if PBC end up monopolizing boxing, then it's gonna be like UFC. So all these guys like myself who actually push boxers too, who trying to bring them up and coming, ain't gonna be no need for us. I'm getting a check off this shit, so they be cutting us out. So do I want to see it monopolized? Do I want to see Frank and DAZN go out of business? Hell no. I just had my fight on DAZN.
First of all, we're not trying to see nobody go out of business. We boxing fans over here, so I get what you're saying. With PBC monopolizing this and third, you can't knock one. You can't knock one business entity for doing their job how they do their job. When Top Rank was running the game, they had every motherfucker over there. When nobody saying shit about Top Rank. When Golden Boy was on top, when they had all the fighters before everybody came over to Al Heyman, when nobody saying shit about that. So at the end of the day, bro, if one man put money out,
that was the only one though. That was the only one at that time. That was the only one at that time.
If one promotion company putting their business out there, right, and they putting the money behind their fighters, and you got motherfuckers running over to them, signing to them. Well, you can't knock that promotion company for doing what they got to do to grow their brand.
Well,
it's all about what you do to get into that shit.
I wanna respond to something that Kwame was saying. Right now, Kwame, you was talking about how Crawford is. They gonna save it for when Crawford go to PBC when he go over there. Well, Bomac, right? Bomac, that's Crawford's manager and trainer. Bomac said he done said several to fuck PBC. They ain't going on no PBC. That's what Bomac said. So since his son,
where you see that at? Where you see that at, Keith? Where you see that at, Keith?
Multiple times,
He didn't say that a whole bunch of times.
They said fuck PBC multiple times, Drew.
So with that being said, are they signing back with Top Rank? Because if it's fuck PBC, you either gonna sign back with Top Rank or you gonna go to DAZN.
That's what I was gonna say too. You don't even know if Bud go even sign to Top Rank. We don't even. With PBC, we don't even know what's his. And like I say, his
so
plans.
I hear what you saying, Money.
We might start our own shit, bro.
Hold on, what did you say, Key? Hold on, let Key say. What did you say, Key?
No, I was saying, Kwame, I feel what you were saying, and how you broke it down because it made a lot of sense. But none of that shit makes sense if they say fuck PBC. We're not even going to PBC. You feel what I'm saying? So we don't even know if Bud Crawford is going to PBC because Bomac has said on several occasions, "Fuck PBC, ain't nobody going to no PBC." He didn't say that.
But Bomac also said on the boxing. Hold on. Bomac also said on the boxing voice. Hold on. Bomac also said on the boxing voice that they wasn't gonna fight Kell Brook either. So we know there's a history of Bomac's kind of saying stuff prematurely and then something else.
Hold on, dude. Hold on, man. Let me clear this up, dude.
Drew said, "Get up off my daddy, niggas." Go ahead, Drew.
Hold on, bro. We're gonna do this the right. We're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna do this the right way and shit. You know. Listen, sometimes things change, dude. You ever change your mind, or your girl changed her mind on you? Sometimes you change your mind, dude. So there it is. Sometimes you change your mind, especially when that money comes, dude. So it don't matter what we living off today, dude, and looking forward till tomorrow. We're not worried about yesterday.
I mean, I think y'all could be for. I think that Bud should be a free agent. I think he should be a free agent, like Mikey Garcia moved, and go where he wants to go. You know, and do like a one fight deal here, one fight deal.
Hey, that's it. Hey, who said that? Whoever just said that, that's a smart move too.
That was me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
that's smart.
That's what I think he should do.
I'm sorry, I had to get my dog.
That's what
I said that I think that Bud.
Did you hear what I said though? Hey,
yeah, I heard what you said. Can you hear me? You cutting in and out. Can you hear me, Drew?
My fault, bro. Here I am.
Yeah. Drew making in the goddamn me maze right now.
Yeah. 506,
here I am.
Man. Drew, can you hear me?
Your shit lagging, bro.
Yeah, his shit lagging bad. He got that motherfucker. That I'm on that bullshit again, sir.
Goddamn. Nah, man, I had really wanted to ask Drew Mac about why what's going on with the Sean Porter fight? Why they don't want to take the Sean Porter fight? But his shit lagging, so you know what I'm saying. I wanted to see what was up with that. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like we got him back now. Drew.
My breaker 1 time. Do that.
Yeah, we can see you, man.
We can see you, bro. He's just like your shit coming in slow as fuck. We can see you though.
Let me go ahead and go out and come back in.
Go out and come back in.
I'm gonna go out and come back in real quick.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we steady cooking on this Pacquiao shit, bro. And this shit, just listening to Money and Kwame, bro, this shit like really kind of pissing me off because it's like they waiting on him to see what he gonna do, bro, and he dictating the division. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like this shit, bro. I think we're at a point right now. Hold on, Money. You let me cook a little bit. I think we at the point right now to where we know what fight we want, bro. So why is we steady waiting on what the fuck Pacquiao gonna do, bro? We get on this motherfucker every day. We argue with Drew Mack. We argue with the niggas in Nebraska. We argue with Bo Mack. We argue with all these niggas. And then we still talking about, well, Pacquiao, man, fuck Pacquiao, bro. Fuck that nigga.
No, it's not fuck Pacquiao. Because you got to understand, we coming from a fan perspective. When you coming from a boxing perspective, business, I told y'all, bro, I don't like it. I know it's a fucked up situation, but business is what's running boxing right now, bro. And when they looking at Manny Pacquiao is big business. When you in a boxing game, bro, where every fucking fight count in boxing, bro. Every fight count. You ain't coming back for no tomorrow or no next day. Like I say, especially nowadays with the fans being the way they is, you take a fucking loss, you ain't shit to them now. You know what I'm saying? So when you're looking at Manny Pacquiao right here, you know you're only in the game for 1 or 2 more fights. And you know you're on Bud around for a little bit. But when you're looking at that shit and you know this is a world title, this is a big ass bag, you know what I mean? That's they from a boxing perspective, bro. They always go look at the better business first. What Bob Arm say? Yes, Teofimo and motherfucking Devin Haney is a hell of a fight. But when we're looking at the bigger business, Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia make the better sense. So I know we want the best versus the best, bro. We want that as fans, and I'm with you, bro. I want the fight next, 503. I want it next, but I understand both of these motherfuckers is chasing Manny Pacquiao. Neither one probably get him. And like I say, if they don't get him, I'm pushing for Earl and Bud next. But when you're looking at the business aspect of it, I understand what they're doing, bro. Us being a fan, yes, we want the biggest, the best versus the best. But them as the fighter putting in the hard work, putting their life on the line in this shit, they gonna make the best moves for their careers. That's gonna benefit them. So when this boxing game and shit is over with, they gonna be settled for the rest of their life and they can take care of their family, bro. You gotta understand that shit and you gotta respect that shit.
Backing off what you say, Monty, real quick, is that also Manny Pacquiao represents what Oscar De La Hoya was for Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya was for Manny Pacquiao in a win. Because once, like, Floyd was a star, but when he beat Oscar De La Hoya, he was a superstar. Manny Pacquiao was a star when he beat Oscar De La Hoya and put him on that next level. Manny Pacquiao is now that living legend that he is big business because he did 600,000 with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman didn't look that great against Josecito Lopez. So, you know, you want to get a Manny Pacquiao fight. You know,
Money, let me say something about this whole Manny Pacquiao shit, right? I was just reading an article with Garcia, with Mikey Garcia, brother, the trainer, what's his name?
Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia, right? And Robert Garcia was saying in the article, because, you know, they actually had, you know, basically agreement that they was going to have a 2-fight deal with Manny Pacquiao, right? So the pandemic and everything, I don't know. So basically he was talking about how Mikey Garcia is sitting around waiting for a Manny Pacquiao fight. And he's saying that now they haven't heard nothing from Manny Pacquiao or his team in a while. And he said that, you know, he kind of want to get Mikey Garcia moving because he looking at it now is like they're sitting around waiting on you know, Manny Pacquiao. And he says that he started to feel like that it's just a waste of time. Because he says that he thinks that Manny Pacquiao, you know, might waste their time and go and fight McGregor and then ride off in the sunset. This is what Robert Garcia was saying. So everybody's sitting around waiting on Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao, if that Conor McGregor fight, and me and Money then went at it about this before. If that Conor McGregor fight comes to fruition, right? He said, fuck all of them. He gonna fight Conor McGregor. I'm telling y'all, it's way more money. Now, Mike, I'm gonna let you say something because I see you in the background.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say this though. If we all being honest, it's only 2 fights that possibly make sense on the keep word on the safe side for Manny Pacquiao. It'd be A, fight Sean Porter, or B, fight Conor McGregor. That's about that safe as it's gonna be.
What? He ain't fucking with Porter, Mike. I'm telling you that.
Hey, you know I'm a diehard Porter fan, but on the same sense, that's probably gonna be about. You already know I'm a diehard Porter fan. I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Midwest all day. But if we just being honest, that's about as safe as it's gonna get for him, for him not to get hurt.
But Porter said it though. Porter said it himself. Oh yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. But Porter said it out his own mouth. He like the Pacquiao fight out the door. He like, I know I ain't gonna get that fight. So that's why Porter chasing down Bud ass.
Yeah, you don't think Mikey Garcia, after how he looked against Vargas, it would be an easier fight than Porter? Because to me, it seemed like Sean Porter would just be a way better version of a Jeff Horn and rough the shit about him.
Yeah. Hey, Mikey got a chance against Pacquiao too, in my opinion.
Mikey intelligence, man. That's the problem. Once he intelligence and he start figuring him out, he gonna make Pacquiao age show.
His counter shots too.
His counter ability. I think Mikey Garcia got a good chance to beat Pacquiao with his counter ability. Pacquiao have problems with little dudes that can counter.
Yeah. They can stand right there with his ass, keep face to face, and hit his ass like
and then Mikey Garcia got a hell of a chin. He can go. You're not finna drop him. You ain't finna do him like you did Keith Thurman.
Look, I know Errol Spence is a big dude. His chin was better, but we seen Manny ass get put to sleep. So, and we know Mikey got power. When he put Jesse Vargas ass down, I ain't saying Jesse Vargas got the best chin either, but I'm just saying, shit, Mikey almost dropped everybody he almost fought, or hurt everybody that he almost fought besides Errol Spence. Yeah. Would you agree, Keith?
Yeah. Hell yeah. You can't even think of nobody that Mikey Garcia ain't hurt that he fought.
Right.
The only question is Mikey Garcia the same fighter after those 12 rounds with Errol?
I think he is. I think he got his confidence back in the Jesse Vargas fight. I think the Earl fight did hurt his pride, but Mikey a tough. He a tough, a mentally tough motherfucker, bro.
Let me say something. MMA Genie, I see you in the background, man. I can't put you on the panel. I never seen you before. You got to come to the show more, and then we got to get to know you. But I just can't. I ain't gonna just throw anybody on the panel.
Right.
But yeah, man, Mikey Garcia is a dangerous fight in itself for Manny Pacquiao. But like I said, Robert Garcia, he said that Mikey Garcia, he started to feel that Mikey Garcia was gonna waste his time.
That's it.
You cutting out, Mike. You cutting out. His shit did
fall. Bad service. Hey, shit, you never know. Pacquiao might be negotiating the Errol Spence fight. He probably for real about Errol Spence. You never know.
Oh man, I'll be surprised, dog. If Manny Pacquiao fight Errol Spence, I'll be surprised. I'm kind of with. I'll be surprised. I'm kind of with Drew Mack when it comes to that. I don't see Manny Pacquiao fight Errol Spence neither. Right. I don't see Manny Pacquiao fight Errol Spence or Terence Crawford, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. And I've been saying this, Money.
Yeah, I know. You've been saying that fight for that, but I don't think Pacquiao afraid to fight nobody, bro. I just think he wants that money to match it. As long as the money matches, bro, Pacquiao will fight anybody.
If I'm Pacquiao and you got a legit Conor McGregor fight on the table, and then you got Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, I'm not fucking with Errol Spence or Terence Crawford. Right. Because I'm looking at this easy money over here with Conor McGregor, and I'm gonna make way more money.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I'm finna go fuck these belts. I'm finna go get this $100 million plus and fight Conor McGregor.
Pacquiao cut different though. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you what. We'll see.
Listen, I understand Pacquiao's a legend and all of that, but I'm not going. I got to keep it 100. When it comes to Bud Crawford, he's been DuckTales. I got to keep the shit on.
Yep. Fuck yeah, hell yeah, bro. And that's why I was mad at Bud. That's why I was mad at Bud and Bo Mac for not getting on Bob's ass when he said it right there in their face that he stopped the fight, talking about he feared for Pacquiao's safety. He said it twice in their face that he took food off blood. That's taking food off your plate, bro. That's your biggest fight of your career, and that's to put you at the superstardom, bro.
Right.
He telling y'all he stopped it, and I know the first time he stopped it because he thought Pacquiao and Floyd 2 was gonna happen. He didn't want to fuck up that Floyd money.
Right.
But then when it came over this way, he talking about he stopped because he ain't want to see him get hurt. How many motherfuckers has Pacquiao hurt? Why you ain't say that when he fought Marquez? When Marquez knocked his ass out, he was going back into another fight.
Why he didn't say that for Muhammad Ali when he put him back?
Hey, money, can you hear me?
Yeah,
money, I gotta say something. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Hey, check this out, bro. It's a marathon, bro. It's not a race, man. It's a marathon.
This been a long ass marathon for Bud and Pacquiao, my G.
I know. Hey, who you telling? I know. I mean, of course we want that. But
yeah, that marathon look like it's
a marathon, bro.
Yeah, that's a long. Well,
at least I know. At least I know what it is, though.
Okay, well,
at least I know what it is. We've been.
If it's a marathon for Pacquiao, and it's been that fucking long, and Errol Spence only been a year. So why all this Errol Spence is afraid of this and that?
This is what
one more time.
I said, if it's a marathon for Bud and Pacquiao, and he been chasing that man for almost 6 years, right? Since 2014. How come it's Errol Spence this, that, and the third, and he done with him, and he only been chasing. I ain't gonna even say chasing Earl, but the real Bud's been around Earl and Bud for only a year. But it's a marathon with Pacquiao.
It's been 2.5. It's been 2.5 years. It's been since 2018. It's been 2.5 years.
Earl been out for a whole year. So it's been a year with the Bud and
it was,
Earl.
I said it was before he got into his accident, bro. It's been 2.5 years, dude. It was in the beginning. It was like fall. It was like fall. Listen. It was fall of 2018, bro. Fall of 2018 when they met at, and I don't know who's on this damn group talking all that talking about Earl went to a top rank. You know, him and Mo was childhood friends back in Dallas,
Yeah,
so of course he was going to be there. So don't be like somebody. No, hold on. Somebody, look, let me clear this up real quick. Let me clear this up. Somebody was like, Bud and EJ right up on Bud. Okay, Mo Hooker was training with my dad and them, and him and Earl been friends since they was kids, dude. So of course he was gonna be there, dude. So they both was there and shit.
No,
so
that's not that. That's not that though. No, the narrative is
2000 fall of 2018. Fall of 2018, bro. That's what. So it's been over 2 years, bro. Over 2 years. So don't say no year. Don't say no year. It's been over 2 years.
Realistically, that fight was a year where people was going to really been made in a year. But the narrative is this. Everybody kept talking about, oh, Bud Crawford ran down on Errol Spence. Bud Crawford ran down, and that's when I came back and said, no, he didn't run down on no fucking Errol Spence because he went to a top-ranked event. It doesn't matter if him and Mo been friends, yada, 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 this, that, and the third. He still showed up to a top-ranked event where we know Bud was going to be there because, yes, him
and you wrong as shit. Hey, dude. Hey, Money, you wrong, and I thought you was better than this. I thought you. All right,
can I finish?
Please hurry. I thought you was better than this.
Can I finish, Drew? Now, yes, want that fight at home? I mean, in Oklahoma. So yes, no, listen,
Oklahoma.
So how am I wrong when we know Bud is gonna be at a top ranked fight, right? That's his boy. Mo Hooker and him, they train together.
Let me tell you how you wrong.
No,
let
listen,
me tell you how you wrong.
Wait a minute. And Earl is gonna be at the fight because that's his homeboy, Mo Hooker, right? So he coming for his homeboy, right? So to say that, and I never said Errol Spence ran down on no Bud Crawford. I never said Bud Crawford ran down on Errol Spence. I said the notion of everybody saying Terence Bud Crawford ran down on Errol Spence was a false fucking narrative. Because people trying to make it like, oh, Bud pulled up to the fight.
They both knew they was gonna be there. They both knew they was gonna be there.
Exactly. So neither one ran down on either one because we knew they was gonna bump heads. These the two biggest motherfuckers in the building. So they going to bump heads. It ain't like, oh, Earl pulled up for no Bud. I ain't gonna never say no shit like that. And I ain't gonna say no Bud pulled up for no Earl, bro. They was gonna be in the building just like they was in the building for the Earl fight. But we know Bud he didn't stick around for too long.
What you talking about?
Shit, I don't think you can.
I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. Hold on. You talking about this last week in Dallas?
Yeah.
I'll tell you a little bit. I wasn't there, but I'll tell you a little bit about that shit. We cool. Hey, no skin off our back. Anyways, let me tell you this. You wrong, dude, because you said Earl pulled up to a top rank event, this, that, and the third. Listen, bruh, if that's your brother, if that's your friend, who cares who event it is? I don't give a damn if he was fighting. You support him. Top Rank, The Zone, Showtime, HBO. Who cares? Fox, PBC. So don't say. Oh, he pulled up to a top rank event. Who cares? You gonna pull up to it regardless. If that's your boy. If that's your boy.
No. But look, you missed my point.
Come on, dude. Hold on. I'm not done yet.
You missed my point, bro.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
I'm
not missing your point. You missing mine. Listen,
you missing mine because you make me
look. Can I finish what I was saying real quick,
bro? I'm telling you that we know Bud is going to be.
You say he put him to a top rank event. He's supposed to. Regardless of who event it is.
Listen to me, bro. I said that because they saying Bud pulled up to Bud. They saying Bud ran down on Earl. He came to the fight for Earl, right? So I'm saying if Errol Spence pulled up to a top rank event, right? We know Bud Crawford is going to be at a top rank event. Am I right or am I wrong? Because that's what I don't know what the hell you talking about right now. What I'm saying is Errol Spence coming to a top rank event. We know Terence Bud Crawford is going to be at a top rank event, knowing that him and Mo Hooker is homeboys, just like Errol Spence and Mo Hooker is homeboy. So my thing is nobody ran down on nobody because they was going to bump heads at the event, bro. So you talking about
we agree on that.
Is I don't know where you in with that
because shit. Drew Mac, the narrative that everybody's running with is that Bud ran down on EJ. And we like, how the fuck did Bud run down on EJ? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the narrative that everybody running with. We ain't never said that EJ ran down on Bud. I ain't never said that shit.
What I say is this. What I will say is this. No, yeah. That's all it was. And you know, people gonna read between the lines and whatever and shit like that. But whatever, man. It wasn't like you about to pull up. Like it ain't nothing like that. They both knew they was gonna be there. Bud tried to call Buddy and stuff before and they knew each other was gonna be there. They knew everything, whatever was gonna happen. So it was like who had the more energy, like who. And I mean, everybody got their own. EJ was a little faded or whatever and shit. Bud on point. I mean, it's cool. They both was off. They was getting ready for Thanksgiving and stuff. So I mean, it's cool. But people gonna run with that. But it wasn't like, oh, I pull up on you like off of a movie and niggas are scared or some shit like that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And that's how
a lot of cats was trying to make it seem like,
He pulled up on it wasn't like that.
Look what he pulled. He pulled up on him.
Right.
Come on, man.
Like, I know neither one of these dudes ain't scared of either or, bro. Both of these niggas come from the same cloth, bro. I know Bud ain't afraid of no motherfucking Earl, just like Earl ain't afraid of Bud, bro. So that's all I'm saying. But when people try to make it like, oh, Bud just pulled up on Earl, I'm saying it's a top-ranked event, bro. He pulled up to a top-ranked event, so Turnbull is going to be there, bro. You know that.
Yeah, they both knew each other was going to be there.
Right. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Check this out. So about that stuff that happened in Dallas, right? Man, I thought, man, well, okay, tell me, I'll tell you what happened.
I saw the whole video. That ain't nothing that I, get into. I saw the whole video, and shit. You in somebody else's hometown, you got niggas that see. Basically, what I saw it as is you got cats that's in Dallas, right? That see what cats in, what your camp and Bo Mac and other people been saying about EJ, and they take that shit serious. So they addressed it. It is what it is. I don't. That ain't none of my business. You see what I'm saying? That's between them. I'm not finna even get into all of that shit.
Right. Okay. Well, and Keon, yeah. See, I know you a smart dude, bro. We could be real cool and shit, hang out and shit. Check this out, bro. It wasn't. It just was casual fans. Niggas probably hyped up or whatever. They try to say certain personal things and shit like that, but try to push up on them because Bud was trying to get in the ring after when he was up there, but the goons or whatever the fuck they call them down there and shit was like no or whatever and shit. So my niggas only went down there on like 7 of them. You know what I mean? Like I thought maybe it would probably be a little bit more compassionate. Say it again.
I said I would have loved to see Bud get in the ring. That shit would have been on point.
But this is the thing though, he couldn't get in the ring because of the fucking the protocols and shit. They didn't do interviews in the ring. They did interviews outside.
You're right. He couldn't get in the ring anyway because of the protocols with the pandemic going on.
And let me say this, Drew. That shit that happened in Dallas, don't look at like nigga, man. Bud ain't worrying about that shit, bro. And I'll never put no words out there. A nigga did this to Bud, never that shit, dog. Like nigga, I'm here to enjoy a fight. I'm $1 million nigga. I'm arguing like I'm not worrying about what this motherfucker saying or that motherfucker saying, dog. You know what I mean? Like that's irrelevant. I ain't never gonna make no video or say shit about that because I already know what type of nigga Bud is. Right. Nigga sweat, nigga is going there, but niggas talking like I know Bud to break a nigga jaw quick. I already know. Like I ain't finna play with that man integrity like that. You feel me? So that shit.
I don't look at that shit and get into it because I know none of them niggas in the crowd could whoop Bud. Right. If it came down to just throwing them hands, I know that none of them niggas could whoop Bud. So I'm not gonna get into all of that, dog.
You're not going to hands out. What they gonna scream? Mother try to sue you at the end of. I want to sue you. Yeah, but
that just was kind of like disheartening because even when we had the fights here in my hometown, which I'm on Nebraska 402. Shout out to everybody out here listening. Drew Matt holding it down for us. We always show them with hospitality and shit. Like even when they be talking shit, like my dad still let them train in the gym and do all that. But like you gotta show some.
I don't know what happened. Like I said, I wasn't in the crowd on neither side, so I'm not gonna speak for neither side because I don't know what happened.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there either. But the guys who were there, they told me everything and stuff. So I'm like, damn, man, for real, bro. Like, that shit. Like,
what you gotta understand is when you go to somebody else's city, them cats, they listen to all the. No. Just listen to what I'm saying. Them cats that got into it or whatever transpired, right? When you in somebody else's city, you can't, right? You can't control everybody. Everybody is different. You got some niggas that's gonna take it personal than others, right? So right, that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw, well, maybe them few cats, they hearing everything and they take the shit personal. When in all, right, at the end of the day, it's just boxing. It's just competitiveness.
Right.
It's all business. Because Errol, it's because EJ, he ain't no gangster. He not in no streets like that. That nigga's a boxer. Terence Crawford ain't no gangster. He's not in the streets like that. He's a boxer. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
right.
It's
he ain't in the streets no more. He ain't in the streets no more. Thank God.
No more. They rich. They both rich. So they you know what I'm saying?
What's the point?
They're not out here doing no gangster shit, right, on a day-to-day basis. And I'm not saying that's some shit to praise upon, because it ain't. When you get my age, all that shit is ignorant anyway. You know what I'm saying? When you get my age, all that shit is ignorant anyway.
Right.
But like I'm saying is you got they ain't on no gangster shit, right? They're boxers. They get paid. They're paid athletes. That's what they are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got other cats.
Can't trick that off.
And they take this shit serious, and they don't look at it like it's just business.
That's right.
But man, when you're $1 million nigga, man, you ain't worrying about what no other motherfuckers talking about.
Right.
For real.
Hell no.
Right. So
for sure. Yeah, but that's niggas. Hey, nigga, we made it out safe though.
That's why I said, like, that ain't even for me to get into, because that's a whole nother issue. I'm not finna be like, oh, Bud was scared and this and that, because I know 9 times out of 10, if he fought one of them niggas flat out, and can't man one of them niggas whoop him. You know what I'm saying? The same as DJ.
It wasn't scared, not at all. It was more like, what's going on? Like, it's like
it didn't even make sense.
That's why I'm not finna go like, oh, this and that. That's why I don't even really speak on that, because that shit is nothing. It ain't nothing. These is paid professional athletes.
Hey, y'all did miss something though.
What?
This is if Spencer and Crawford fight, that's gonna be the most anticipated fight between two African Americans since Floyd and Sugar Shane Mosley. Black on black fights haven't really been selling on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
that's one of the biggest.
Let's do it on Juneteenth. Yeah,
I'm saying that's gonna be the biggest fight.
Yeah,
since then. Only thing that would have beat that. Only thing that would have been above that is the heavyweights.
Yeah,
AJ and Brian Barber.
Yep. But two black American fighters.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yep.
That'd be big, man. I got to get ready to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for joining in on the panel. You know, it's all love. It's all love. Before I get up out of here, man, let me get your final closing words, Drew.
Hey, man, what I like to do, first of all, is thank you, Keon, shit. Man, brothers, I can't wait till we get down and shit. You know what I mean? Like, person to person. And Kwame, I got something for you. And Money, you already know, much love, man. So what I'm talking about when we do this boxing stuff. It's a community, and we got our opinion. But at the end of the day, it's all love and respect, dude. Always. Thank God we could chill in our houses and talk about this and just be happy and stuff. Because I was tired of being sad, bro. So I had to change my life. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Salute,
Mike.
So with that said, man, much love to y'all, man. And I'm always gonna tune in anytime I get a chance, bro. And then when I want to know that real, you know who to come to.
I appreciate that, Drew Mac. Hey, Mike, let him know. So Mike, if y'all don't know, he's one of the founder members of the Die Hard Boxing. The Die Hard Boxing. So if y'all don't know, let him know. Let him know, Mike.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I helped Chris put that together. We was in another boxing group, and it definitely grew like a motherfucker. But I'm always way for all boxing. That's always been my passion. Yeah, I even helped push a boxer that was in that group that I really ain't know. I helped fund his career. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
But I know a couple of people in there know it. I sent to Mexico to go get some fights.
Yeah, so everybody make sure that y'all go to Facebook and join Die Hard Boxing if you ain't already joined. They shit big as hell. So I know but most likely you might be already in there. But yeah, and me and Mike go at it all the time. When we get to talking boxing on the phone, you know, me and him, we on the opposite sides. We on the opposite side, so we gonna argue. You know, we gonna argue all the time. He came on here to help you out, Drew. He came on here to help you out because
Team Anthony Joshua and Team Crawford.
Yeah.
What's good with you?
Let me get your final words, Kwame, and let them know what they can do in the group.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, shout out to everyone on the panel. Drew Mack, that's my people right there, man. So shout out to Drew Mack, Monty, Mike, the whole panel, man. But yeah, you guys could join Loyal to the Game Boxing on Facebook. We got a really live group where these debates go down. And then also Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk will be launched this weekend on YouTube. So please show your support. And thanks a lot, man. I appreciate the panel and Keanu Monty for allowing me to be on the platform.
I'll see y'all at the next big fight too. Hopefully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Money, what you got for him, Big Stepper?
Man, much love to everybody that came through, man. Mike, my brother, Kwame, you know, the big dog, Drew. I always love when Drew comes through. You know, Drew coming. If it's 5 niggas, he gonna put his back against the wall, get the swing. You know what I'm saying? So Drew ain't worrying about it. You feel me? But man, much love to everybody in the chat too. Show love, man. Y'all keep coming through, supporting us, man. We'll be out nothing but the real. Y'all see, we bring nothing but real people on the panel. You ain't gonna have everybody agreeing on the same shit. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Earl and Bud, man, I just want the fight to happen because everybody wants this fight, dog. I want everybody to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? First, if the shoe's on the other foot, I'll be saying the same shit about Bud Crawford. And don't get the shit twisted. I rap Bud Crawford like the other two. Bud is my guy. I don't think nobody can beat him but Errol Spence. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. You know, but I ain't gonna sit up here and say Bud can't beat Earl neither because he a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give respect where respect is due. You know, but at the end of the day, man, y'all follow me on Monnie Brown TV. Follow me on Instagram at Monnie_the-Writer. We do great work over there as well. I want y'all to go subscribe to 503 Line. We're trying to get them over 100 subs on YouTube. Everybody, 503 Line. Make sure y'all subscribe to my video. He be working his little ass off, man. That boy be working his ass off. And y'all already know, continue to support my bro Key, man. That boy, he one of the realest in the game. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest in the game. And he ain't going to take no sides from nobody. He going to tell you how he feel. You know what I mean? But it's all love out there, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. Big dog status.
Yes, sir. Y'all, everybody hit the like button, right? And if you came in from Facebook and you ain't subscribed to the channel on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to Everything Boxing and Sports on YouTube, right? Hit the like button. And I appreciate it. And my bad, Gravy Davey off in that super chat. He said, great show. We appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Dahlia Antoinette, Slick T, Rafim, I see Jay Cooley off in the building. Where you been at, Jay Cooley? CB Sports TV. I see everybody in the building. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all already know how we do, and you know how I do it. There you go, talking that boxing again. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. Yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in with us, and we'll be back tomorrow. Salute. We gone.